There's a place I go any day or night, and the bourbon's poured over the firelight. Good company and conversation, Final Third's my destination. Cigars and bourbon, I think I've died and gone to heaven. Good friends and company, well, this is where I wanna be. Thank you all for tuning in to the Final Third podcast. Here's the crew. Leading off is our director and producer, the infamous Emmy Award winner, Mikey B. Scotty D. You just don't know how much I drank. Willie B. Ascot, Cocky Wolverine. Heine. Knowledge of cars and conspiracies. Humphrey. The wizard of slot machines. And the pretentious tobacconist, Robbie B. Robbie B.
Welcome back to the Final Third podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Alan.
I'm Scott.
I'm Mike.
I'm Heine.
And we are welcoming a special guest today. Rob Mathis is here with us today. So I think if you guys know him, he's a cigar enthusiast. I think he also did a few things with the Colts. We'll get into that at some point. So yeah, well, thanks for coming on, buddy. We appreciate it, man.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So Rob started coming in here, and he started buying some Aladino cigars, fell in love with the brand, and we've been chatting ever since. And this is just a great opportunity to talk about your cigar journey and just about your life, what's going on with you. So.
Oh, loving life.
Well, here, hold on. We're going to get started smoking too. So
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with the Aladino Maduro, the box press Maduro. It's the San Andreas Maduro, but it's their Maduro they grow on their farm in Corojo. Really great, nice medium to full-bodied cigar. And then we're going to be getting into the new Old Fitz 10-year decanter bottle. Starting off with that one today. So, okay, now you go ahead and tell us a little bit about you and what's going on with you.
Well, I'm just
We'll ask questions. We won't make it just like, yeah, just talk the whole time.
Robert Mathis. I used to be number 98 for the Indianapolis Colts, so the guy formerly known as 98.
The guy forever known as 98.
Yeah,
Yes.
Still hate quarterbacks. Still don't like the Patriots.
Yep.
Still love being in Indy. So I always said I am Indy. Indy is me. So I'm just living life and loving it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I love the first time you came in here. I was in here that day and come in here and you had your hat pulled down. You kind of walked through here and I recognized your face. And I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. I said, so what do you do? And I think you said, I used to work for the Colts. I'm like, oh yeah, the humblest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I used to work for the Colts. Yes, you did work for the Colts, buddy.
Yeah, because I mean, later on he was like, "Oh my gosh, Dwight Freeney was in."
Oh.
No.
I did not do that.
You've been sitting on that, haven't you?
No.
You were waiting on that line the whole time.
You know my humor just comes up and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Well, you like I said, how long have you been smoking cigars?
Yeah.
Here, and obviously you're a big Aladino fan. So how did that happen? Where you became Aladino fan?
Major Aladino fan as of late. I was in a cigar shop in the city, and I was just doing my research on what's the closest thing to Cubans, and Aladino popped up. So I said, okay, well let me go find it.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me that you can't find it.
Yes.
And so the guy there, he told me, said, well, there's a shop up in Ingalls, Indiana. I've never heard of Ingalls.
Most have. Most have.
I said, okay, so how far is it? Like about 40 minutes northeast. I'm like, okay. So I come up and I walk in looking, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for Aladino. I didn't know it was a wide selection as we have here at Final Third, but Rob helped me. He pointed me to the best brands, and ever since then I've been bothering him, texting him.
Not at all.
I will say, he was ignoring me one time. He gave me the wrong number.
Oh, man.
No, you texted the office number. Not.
I can only go
I
by
probably
what
didn't
got.
give you. I know. That was my bad.
I said,
Well,
wow, this what we're doing?
well, you made a comment on one of the posts. You're like, yeah, he won't call me back though. And you said, I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't leave you hanging.
But no,
So, sorry about that.
This has been awesome. From the time I came in, very pleasant, very hospitable, and I just love the selections here. So I appreciate you guys having me on, and
Yeah,
let's talk a little ball.
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, you started what was it, Alabama A&M for college, right? Are you from that area originally?
No, I'm from Georgia.
Georgia,
That's
okay.
misunderstood.
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
From the great state of Georgia.
There you go.
Born and raised in Atlanta, east side of Atlanta. Went to Alabama A&M. I never heard of Alabama A&M, but I had one offer coming out of high school, and it was a easy choice for me.
Yeah.
4 years and blessed to be drafted to the only city that I ever known in my adult life, and I'm still here. So it was a good journey, good ride, and it's still going.
Love that. So you were 5th round, right?
Yeah.
Fifth round, and what's funny, the Houston Texans traded that pick to the Indianapolis Colts, and they took me, and that's the team I had the most success with throughout my career. So shout out to the Houston Texans.
Amen.
So you were coming off the SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. Was that correct on your senior year?
Yes.
Is that so? So you put yourself on the map right then. I mean, was there a lot of conversations with the Colts before draft? Or was that something came like, oh hell, Colts drafted me?
Here and there, my pre-draft journey is interesting and funny because I took a few trips to other teams, and they all wanted me to play a position that I didn't play.
Linebacker.
Literally a linebacker, and I was like, I'm not a linebacker. I'm not linebacking nothing. I need to put my hand down and go get the quarterback. But the Colts were the only team that wanted me to play my original position, and the D-line coach, his name was John Tierling, he said, look, we have a guy here, Dwight Freeney, and we drafted him to chase Steve McNair. We need another guy to go chase Steve McNair because he's giving us problems. So Steve McNair went to Alcorn State, which is in the SWAC, and he said, we need 2 guys to go chase him. And from that point on, that's when the Colts kind of start taking the helm in the AFC South. Obviously, you have a guy named Peyton,
Yeah.
We've heard of him. Yeah.
We've heard of it. Yeah.
But yeah, I was drafted, myself and Dwight, to chase quarterbacks, and at that time we were the smallest, considered small guys. So they kind of ushered in this new era of pass rushers. So I'm very fortunate and humbled to have been there in the beginning and to played on that team, those 2000s team, because it was an awesome ride.
Yeah.
I mean, for all of us, we're all of the age that time frame is that's the Colts.
That's symbolic for us.
That's it for all of us. Like that team that you guys had was, I consider it truly a blessing to have had that in our home state and have that kind of presence. It was the show, in my opinion, to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys think of this cigar right now?
Well, I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts? You've been smoking a little bit longer than us. What are you thinking on it?
I'm more of a Corojo through and through. This Maduro is really good. It's really good.
And it has all Corojo except for the wrapper.
It is not spicy to me, and it's very smooth, and the draw is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love the retro on this one.
Yeah, I like it too. It's definitely going to be more of that medium plus Maduro. It's not going to blast you like you were saying. You don't really like the Nicaraguan spice blast.
No.
This doesn't have that. It's got that Honduran kind of the baking spices, not the black peppers and stuff. So I dig it. I think it's a great cigar.
Well, I didn't know anything about baking spices, so you're teaching me something.
Now, Rob, have you heard of retrohale? Is that something that you're familiar with?
I just learned it.
Okay.
I just learned it.
Are you able to retro yet?
I haven't mastered.
I
don't want to jump out there and do anything I'm not comfortable with.
Exactly.
Because it can't bite you when you do it when you don't expect it.
It's one of those things too, where when you do it, you're trying really hard. Eventually, it's just going to click in your brain. It's just going to be natural, and there's no way to teach that.
Yeah.
Right. It's just like you do it, and eventually it just it starts happening.
Okay.
I don't even know how to teach it.
Yeah, like strip sacks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it just comes to you. At some point, it's like...
He's like, no, we ran enough drills.
So you're still the all-time leader in NFL for strip sacks, is that correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nice.
A stat that they still to date have not recognized. So
Really?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we do.
It's not an official stat.
Oh, it's not an
Okay.
official stat.
But you're still also the all-time Colts leader in sacks as well, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, okay.
129, right?
138.
Yeah,
130.
123, but I wish it was 129.
Oh, there you go.
You say
Okay.
So you came from obviously Alabama A&M, a smaller school, and you get in there. I think your first year you were still didn't play as much, but second year, what, had 10 and a half sacks, and the third year 11 and a half sacks. At any point, did you sit there for someone to come on from a smaller school? Did you sit there and go, man, this shit is easy, or is it just? Did you know, once I get to the league, I'm gonna be Robert Mathis, as we know.
No.
Okay.
No. Matter of fact, Richardson, the quarterback, he said something his rookie year that he shouldn't have said. He's like, the NFL is easier than college. I say, yeah.
I was gonna say, what did he say? Ow, my eye.
That's not going to bode well for you.
Yeah.
And it hasn't.
Yeah.
But coming into the door, you always have these stories about how these big colleges, Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama,
Correct.
how these guys are big giants. So you come in and it's like, okay, obviously I have a chip on my shoulder. I have something to prove, and I just needed an opportunity. And the Colts gave me that. And I didn't look at it as what I'm gonna do. It's just I had to prove and earn my seat at the table. So I was able to do that. So I never walk in any room saying that I'm finna own the room, because you'll get humbled real quick.
Yeah.
So do you look at the way college football is now with the NIL and everything? I mean, do you guys sit there? Let me ask you this. Say that if you can, you're going back in time, you're now your senior year, now you get a fifth year of eligibility with the whole new rules, this and that. Is there, what do you think your NIL would have been? And who, you take a look at the college coaches today, who would you go like to play for?
I'm from Georgia.
So you're going to
Yeah.
go Kirby?
My big three I was Georgia, Miami, and it was like Georgia Southern. It's a D1 AA.
Correct.
So because I'm from Georgia, but I really love Miami, but not more than Georgia. I wanted Georgia, and I had to get past the point in my life I was a little salty at them. Yeah, but I got over it. But
Yeah, not Alabama.
Yeah.
no,
Not Alabama.
No Tide.
What about IU now? Huh?
now.
They were on the radar back then.
But no, growing up, it was Florida. I hated Florida, and then it was Alabama. I don't like Alabama.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No truer words ever spoken.
Yeah, I've been married to my wife for 26 years. Like 2 years ago, we go down to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores on the Alabama coast for vacation every year. And she just really fell in love with all the Alabama fans. I don't think she actually knows anything about the school, but she loves yelling Roll Tide. Which I think is what most Alabama fans are. They just like yelling Roll Tide. They don't know the game.
I lived in Alabama for 4 years, so they rolled me right up out of the state of Alabama.
You know, the worst place to be before an Alabama game is the Buc-ee's on the Tennessee line.
Oh,
That was a disaster. It was awful. The game was fun. I'll give them that. The game was, but all games are fun.
that's right where I went to school in Huntsville.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocket City.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, Alabama A&M, they were on ESPN last night, or they were on TV last night. I know they was it Howard they played?
I lost a bet to Antoine Bethea.
Because he was from Howard. Yes.
Yeah, so we always just say in the locker room, whenever your school plays his school, that's man law bet.
Okay.
So whatever school you went and they're playing each other, that was automatically $100. That man law.
Man law.
No matter if you shook on it or not, or you didn't.
It's just given.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
You're gonna give me my money.
He walks in. Didn't you play for A&M? Yeah, you owe me $100.
So now I owe him push-ups. So I gotta run my push-ups. So
There you go.
Oh, man.
How many push-ups are we talking about
it
here?
might be 100.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. No.
Okay.
Oh, that
so,
$100 sounds a little easier.
so you did say that you had a funny story about how you got into cigars. So tell us a little bit about that.
Reggie Wayne.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's his fault.
Oh, so he started doing it. Okay.
Thanks, Reggie.
Thanks a lot,
Reggie.
Reggie.
He's a cigar guy.
Yeah, Reggie, where are you, buddy?
And he was smoking them, and he just kind of put me on. I initially started because I was bored one night.
Yeah.
I was just bored out of my mind, and somebody gave me a cigar. It was actually my agent, and it was a Monte Cristo number 2. So I jumped off the porch with the big boy, you know. I smoked it, didn't know what I was doing. I inhaled, and I was.
Oh yeah, that's
But after that, it was Reggie. He kind of groomed me on how to do it and to smoke it the right way, not inhale, you know, things like that. But we would go on away games, and we would get to the hub early and have a cigar before we get on the plane. Take your stuff off, you know, don't smell smoky, get on the plane. But it was just not necessarily funny. It was just a good story that I'll remember, just having a cigar with guys, and then later having cigars with teammates after a win, and just enjoying it. So I've always had a special place for cigars.
That's cool.
So it's pretty
That's
prevalent
awesome.
in the locker room then for cigars. For guys.
Not in the locker room.
I mean, not in the locker room.
But yeah, you got a few guys that like to indulge and enjoy. Yeah, it's a good time. It's relaxing, and it helps solidifies friendships.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's exactly what we see all the time. Is like this and bourbon, they just bring people together. That's just a way to come to community and connection. So
It's obviously a good conversation piece. Like,
really is.
what you got there, buddy? Tell me something about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I learned about a final third, which is, I feel like I've learned something very important in life. But it was just, it's just good times with good people.
yeah.
Is there another?
Cool.
Obviously, you're a big Aladino fan. Is there another brand or another cigar that's kind of a go-to for you as well?
It's Aladino and
Magic Toast, Alec Brad. No, that's mine. That's
I
mine.
was waiting for a plug to be thrown.
there's a lot of cigars out there, Rob.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
But I like Tabernacle.
Yeah.
Tabernacle.
Yes.
See, and that's funny because you don't like Nicaraguan. That's a spicy Nicaraguan cigar.
Love the Tabernacle.
Well,
What's
no,
the Corojo?
there's two of them. There's one that's also you're right. It's more Corojo and it's definitely more earthy.
Yes.
That's okay. That makes sense.
There's a Cuban seed.
Yeah,
I like,
Havana seed, yeah.
I like those.
That's the orange band one, right? Not the red. The red one's the full body.
It's the gray and black.
Gray and black,
Yeah,
okay.
gray and black. Yeah.
So if he likes earthy, then he's got to try a Magic Toast, which I'll give you a Magic Toast.
Well, let's hear about it.
Tell him.
It's good.
There you go. Thank you, Chris.
Way to sell it.
Yeah.
Good conversation.
No,
yeah.
like for me, like I'm more, we're a big Espinosa lounge as well and stuff, and they're great cigars. They're a little more peppery, a little more of the.
A little more?
They're a little
No, they'll blow your stack,
It's peppery
man.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I tend to love more a lot of the earthiness, the buttery mushroom, the cocoa cigars, and then that's where I found the Alec Bradley Magic
Buttery
Toast.
mushroom.
Buttery mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buttery mushroom. Yeah. So there's a cigar called Belgian Blue, and it's not out now, but it's like a special release.
Should be
where-
soon, right?
Should be soon.
It's like-
So to
maybe?
me, it has
Hopefully.
the midway through is like a meeting a buttery mushroom.
Yep.
That earthiness, and I love
That's
it.
funny to me, man.
Yeah.
It's buttery mushroom.
Yes.
We talk about food a lot. The Magic
Yeah.
Toast, though, is Honduran and Nicaraguan, so
Yes.
if you're looking for specifics. It is a really good cigar on the lower price point of some of the other things, like $13, $14. So it's a good smoke.
It's a medium to bold, medium.
Yeah. I'd say
Medium.
so.
medium
I'd say
full.
it's a medium.
Medium
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
What's the My Father blue wrapper? It's a light blue.
Le Bijou.
Lebajou.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got those.
Blue wrapper.
Oh, the blue.
Yeah.
That's
My
the best.
father,
the blue.
That's my father blue.
Yeah.
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 That was
I
actually blue.
like that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lay-bys use a little bit
It's a
hotter
little
than
bit
the
spicier.
Little
Yeah.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, like Rob has really been getting into Connecticut's lately, and he's been a big, bold, aggressive smoker for a long time. I even find, like, it depends on the time of day.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a couple, probably 3 different cigars that are all Connecticut's that I smoke in the morning with coffee. Like I go out, I'm working on my patio, I'm checking email, and I'm smoking a cigar. I'm just able to, kind of clear my head. But yeah, when I get to the evening, especially like if I'm coming in after dinner, I want the big bold cigar.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of your palate changes. I think it's important. There's a lot of guys out there that they only smoke one cigar, and I think that's you're doing yourself a disservice because you need to explore. Like even if you're going to be in one brand, at least explore what's in that brand. To your point, the Aladinos, you walked in and There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a rookie mistake is smoking a bowl cigar in the morning.
Yeah.
You got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Of course, Mike's over here, and he's going to go to town on it.
Sorry. Sometimes on the way to, I work down at Gamebridge. I live right here, so it's 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. Sometimes that's my hour I want back. So when I sit in the car, I'll take a Le Bijou or a Foundation or something. I like to start with a strong cigar.
I'm all over the place.
I will go super strong.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it's 50-50. There's people that tell you start bold and then lighten up as the day goes, and there's other people that tell you the same as Scott, where start light and work your way up.
Yeah.
And then, you've got the same type of thing where, after dinner, you sit down and maybe have a pour and relax, and that mild cigar kicks in, or you want like a sweeter almost cigar as almost like a dessert. Same thing with bourbon.
Yeah.
There's how many bourbons that we have called, oh, this is a dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
because
is
it's
for
so
after
sweet.
dinner when you're full and you just want to relax.
Well, what's
This
the
is
one
perfect.
that Chris likes that he keeps stealing from
Oh,
Becky?
our original Starlight.
Oh, well, that one, and then the creme brulee.
Oh, the creme
whatever,
the Sucrelay, rabbit hole.
Which tastes like creme brulee. Like it's
Yeah.
just a super sugary,
That's like a bottle of that
sweet bourbon.
I forgot to mention Oscar, Leaf by Oscar.
Leaf by
Oh,
Oscar.
yeah.
The Corojo. And
Yeah.
there's
You
a
have
new-
some of those, right?
I have
Did.
the Connecticut and Maduro.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
also one we tried, and it's awesome. It's the Barber Pole. Leaf by Leaf by Oscar Barber Pole. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, my buddy,
Little Candle in there.
my buddy Josh Prine, Colts season ticket holder. That's Leaf by Oscar is one of his absolute favorites.
Oh, yeah.
We go out and we camp out at the Indy 500, and he'll go through a dozen of those in a weekend, no problem.
And what turned me on to those was the presentation. I saw a funky little cigar with a leaf wrapper. Let me try this.
Hey, it
And
did
was
his
good.
job. Yeah, it's great marketing. I mean, it's terrible, for you trying to get it. And someone, I have people all the time who go and say, "So how do I like this?" I'm like, first of all, you don't like that. Take it off. It will just blow up in your hand.
Well, speaking of presentation,
Yeah.
we're drinking this Old Fitzgerald. This is the
10-year.
10-year
The latest
version.
release. Yeah. This is the
And
Decanter series.
the Decanter series. I'm sure everybody's probably familiar with this bottle. It's always a beautiful bottle,
Yeah.
beautiful presentation. Definitely makes you want to grab it off the shelf. My only beef with it is sometimes it's a little tough to tell. You got to get in there and really look at the details to see which one you're getting. I think they've gotten a little better. The 7-year has it's a skinnier bottle and has the big 7 on it.
All the decanters will at least say what year or what the
age
age is
statement.
on them, and they usually bounce around between 9 and 12. So
Right.
Yeah.
And then I know that they've got like the red for the very, very special.
The VVS.
Yeah, the
that's
VVS.
the special finishes.
Yep. So what do you guys think of this?
Get a lot of
I like
butterscotch.
it. I
a lot
like
of
it.
candy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Nose is weird.
It's the weeded for. I think this is their weeded mash.
Yeah.
It definitely comes weeder, but it gives you a little bit more of the sweeter fruits you don't get sometimes on wheat.
It's 100 proof, isn't it?
100
Yeah.
proof. Yep.
I have a random question.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much does my man here with the big chest? How much do you bench, man?
So you're talking about my cousin Lucas.
Big chest over here.
He's also a huge Colts fan, but yes, he does post his workout videos occasionally.
You want to do his push-ups for
What
him?
are you up to? Yeah, you want to do his 100 push-ups for him that he owes?
Hey, wait.
accept
If we have
donations.
Lucas do it on the show during the show,
Does the answer
You got to do it
Volunteers
between the two
tribute?
tables. One-handed.
So you've
We'll
been
get
out,
you.
you've been out of the league since 2017, correct?
This January would be 10 years removed.
10 years removed.
Yes.
So is it normal for like most NFL players, like, hey, you're in it so much for all your career, and that's what you're focused on, is when you get out of it, does it kind of like just fade in the back? Like you don't follow it as much, you kind of just do your own thing? Is that what most NFL players get to the point?
I would say because, the majority of your life you've been on a schedule and your body is just automatically just clocked in. So around August every year, you kind of go in a mode. So the first 2 years is really tough when you retire from whatever it is that you've been doing for so long.
Very true.
And you have to find a replacement. So whether it's whatever it is, but it was hard. Those first 2 years were very tough. But years 3 on up to 10 I'm good. But those first 2 years were rough, and that's my advice to anybody that's athletes or whatever it is that you're doing. Once you separate you got to find
Something to replace
how to
that.
replace that, because that's where a lot of guys get in trouble, especially like athletes or military. I don't want to disrespect our military by saying like it's you PTSD-esque.
Yeah,
Because
correct.
It's some stuff that goes on, that a lot of stuff you have to unwind in your mind and your routine, and a lot of guys can get in a lot of trouble with that because they don't know how to channel or transfer the energy where it needs, because the energy is still there, but you need to disperse it in other places, and a lot of guys just don't know how to do that.
So they would say, you always hear, once someone thinks of retirement, then you're actually retired. Once you start thinking about that.
It's over. When you start thinking about the kids,
Yeah.
it's over. You're on the football field, you're thinking about what your baby's doing, you're done.
Yeah. Did you know that it was time for you, or
I would say your mind says, I still can run with these youngsters, but your body will tell you quickly, no, you can't. My last year, like I said, obviously my mind is, I can still do this, I can do that. But week 1, boom, I get a toe. Week 2, boom, a knee. Week 3, 4, 5, it's boom, stinger. It's like, yeah, and my body's talking to me.
Yeah.
It's over with. So by week 10, I knew I was going to retire that year. I was like, I'm just going to survive the rest of the season. But it's over with.
So when you did retire, and you said you took a couple of years to kind of figure things out, so what do you do now to kind of fill your time? Do you have like hobbies, or I mean, obviously cigars, you do that, but is there something you do as well?
My first 3 years removed from football, I was a coach with the Colts,
Right.
a pass rush advisor. I was helping with the team development, and that was a great segue into life after football. After that, I have my own training company, Gridiron Foundation, in which the youth, namely inner city and also rural area and public sector. So if there's a firefighter that has a son that wants to be trained, we would scholarship a woman that works in the BMV. She has a son or daughter. We do flag football for girls too.
Okay.
We would
Nice.
we would scholarship these kids, but I really just try to pour into them, because this is really something that I wished I had coming out of high school, for somebody older than me to tell me what to do, what not to do, and really speak to the experience, which is, these are the things that I did, it didn't work out so well. So you don't want to do this because A, B, and C is going to happen.
Yeah.
But we find out a lot of times that people, they have to learn by experience.
Yeah.
When you don't have to.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of go back and use that excuse, well, nobody told me. Well, we have maybe 5,000 students, and we tell them we do financial literacy, social media awareness, which is very important, but also one people don't really look at, which is dining etiquette. And that's teaching them, and it's really teaching them how to network, because if I'm going to hire you to join my company, I want to get to know you outside
Yeah.
of the area, outside of the job. So whether it's let's go have lunch or dinner, some say golf course or whatever the case, but I'm trying to see what makes you tick. So
Yeah.
before I invest in you, I need to know what it is. So do you know how to conduct yourself at a dinner table? Do you know what's going on? Do you know how to have a conversation? Do you know how loud you should be? You
Yeah.
know, and things like that. So we're putting this into the youth now. So when
That's awesome.
when they come of age, it's just teaching them how to network and do it the right way.
Would you see with the age of technology, so I taught for 4 months last year at Anderson High School, and to communicate, these kids don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to talk. I try to tell them, it's like, you got to be able to talk in the real world, having a communication, having a conversation with somebody. Because like I said, in the first 5 minutes of an interview and stuff, that's, or I don't know if I'm going to hire that person. And so do you have things like that where you teach them about communication, how to talk? So
The first line is eye contact. You talk to a young man and say, hey, solid handshake, draw eye contact, because a lot of people have made their decision based on the first 10 seconds of the conversation.
Correct.
And we used to do, when I was a coach, during the combine, we would ask questions. You would interview the players. So now I'm going to have specific questions, and a lot of coaches, they would ask questions that would kind of piss off the player.
Yeah.
They just want to see how you respond to
How you
it.
react,
How do you
yeah.
react to adversity or something, an uncomfortable situation that you're being placed in? How do you respond and how do you recover? And what do you do? But it's all about the communication. How do you deliver? How do you command a room? So I tell the youth, I say, draw eye contact, speak boldly, command the room. Because if a man is talking passively or soft, nobody's listening. Nobody, you know.
I don't have time for that.
But if you speak boldly, I have your attention. I tell them, if I got your eyes, I got your ears. So check into what I'm saying. But with that comes a responsibility. I tell our guys, if you as a youth, if you call me coach, Unc, short for uncle,
Yeah.
or OG, that means you have a respect level to where I have to, whatever I give you, I'm responsible for what I give you. But your responsibility is to use practical application to what I just told you. Well, a lot of people, a lot of older, I guess I'm 45 now, so I'm part of that older man group. They don't want to tell them the right things to do. And a lot of it come from a place of jealousy, envy, or you angry. But my purpose is to tell them the right things now. So now you have a choice. For when you become of age, at whatever age, it'll kick in and you can either go the right way or the wrong way, but you have been told.
Yeah.
Takes a lot
That's
of years
awesome.
of experience to have that knowledge.
Yeah, I wish somebody told me. I made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
So who took you under their wing when you got into the NFL?
My first year, my rookie year, it was Chad Bratsky.
Yeah.
He was a 10-year guy. And so going back to that,
He was 97, wasn't he?
92.
92,
He was 92. So mind you, when it comes to the NFL and you being drafted, so I'm coming in to take somebody's job.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that. So for the one Chad Bratsky I had, it's like 3 or 4 other veterans. They wanted me gone because I was a threat to them. So he would tell me stuff that was correct. Other guys would tell me the wrong. Can I cuss?
Just no F-bombs is all we ask. Anything else
You
is
do whatever you
okay.
They would tell me the wrong stuff to do, so
Sabotage.
they would
yeah.
sabotage. So they would tell me, and I would go do it, get cussed out by the coach. I was like, wow, okay, that's who you are.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna listen to Chad. So, and he would tell me, don't listen to everybody. Have some discernment and find out who's for you. And that's another thing that I tell my young guys: find out and discern who's actually for you, and just really cling to them and just do that. But you don't have to be an a-hole to anybody, but just have some discernment. This guy, he wants my job, but we're competing for the same job, so he's going to try to sabotage. So I'm going to keep you at arm's length, but I'm also going to draw closer to him, this guy here.
It's really interesting because I've worked in corporate, structure all my life. And it's easy to forget when you're watching people playing football, playing basketball for a living, right? That's still a job.
Yeah.
That's your career. That's how you are making a living. That's how you're supporting your family. And you're going to come up against the exact same things that are going to exist in any other career. I mean, we see that all the time where, somebody's gunning for a position or a pay raise or a promotion, whatever it might be. And it's just really interesting to hear you talk about, those lessons that you're learning there. You look at it and you're like, how do you manage that when you're a team trying to achieve this common goal? I mean, 2006, you guys win the Super Bowl. That's as good as you can get. It doesn't get any better, other than do it again. And how do you manage that when you've got that kind of process going on in the locker room and in practice and day by day?
Well, you have to have good vets. We had Peyton, Jeff Saturday, Marvin Harrison, Tarek Glenn. We had Edrin James. These were good, great leaders. So I didn't have to come in and think about nothing. I identified the guys who I was in competition with, and I just kind of left it there. But I'm going to follow the example that they do. So when it comes to being a student of the game, I learned that from Peyton. When it comes to how to take care of my body, I learned that from Reggie. When it comes to the approach to practice, when it comes to approach to practice, I learned that from Marvin Harris. He says, they pay me from Monday through Saturday. Sunday is for free. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I learned how to be a leader from Jeff Saturday because he was our leader. So, but obviously the life lessons you learn from Tony Dungy, no excuses, no explanations, that's something that you can take. I use it now. And just everybody buying in. Anybody that's not going along with the program, eventually you got weeded out. So the mark of a good team, we actually won a Super Bowl in 05.
05, gotcha.
No. We won it in 06, but we won it in 05 with the lessons that we learned.
Ah, okay, yeah.
That was the best team I've ever been a part of across the board.
Well, yeah, and you guys, I mean, you had some, if I remember correctly, because it's been a long time, but the defensive backfield really struggled during the regular season, and then it was like everything just came together. I remember there was a lot of kind of, I'd listen to, the various sports talk shows, and it was, man, we're just getting crushed by the deep ball, and obviously we got the pass rushers, but and then I remember going to the Hoosier Dome and the celebration after the Super Bowl, and everybody's chanting defense, like it was just like it was incredible how you guys came together that season.
Defense
to
won
make
the
it
Super
happen.
Bowl.
So like,
Oh yeah, there's no question. I mean, it felt like a complete change from the first 4 weeks of the season to the last 4 weeks of the season.
Yeah, so 2005, like I said, that was the best team, and we fell short because we kind of put the cart before the horse, and we was kind of smelling ourselves, so we got humble. So the following year, we knew what mistakes not to make. We got hurt, key injury. We didn't have Bob.
Yeah.
That was a major piece. But at playoff time, we made some changes. We put Rob Morris. He was our middle linebacker.
Yep.
So he's now starting as the strong side linebacker, and you got Gary Brackett. So now you have two linebackers on the field, which helps the team. You get Bob back. You get guys that we lost to injury. We get them back, and you have experience from the previous year. So we know how to go about it. Any adversity, because we hit a lot of adversity because we sucked for like a month going into the playoffs.
Was that when Maurice Jones-Drew was, got like 200-some yards in Jacksonville?
Man,
I remember that, like, oh my God, this guy's just running it over.
My goodness. I think it was one of the beat writers. He said, man, the only thing that stopped them from running for 1,000 yards in one game was the end zone. Wow. Ouch. But hey, he was right. It was bad. But it took that to learn from that and grow from that. So we took that into the playoffs. Obviously, we had a chip on our shoulders. And it was the Chiefs, shut them down. Then it was the Ravens, we shut them down. We get to the Patriots, which was actually the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And we just had to exercise those demons. And Peyton, when he turned on, it was rolling. And then you get to the Super Bowl, not being arrogant, but we knew we were going to beat the Bears. We just got to beat these freaking Patriots,
Now, obviously, the Bears game started off a little bit odd, with
I still think that's one of the best stories I've ever heard Tony Dungy say was he said all week long we're telling the kickers we're kicking away from Hester, and then the pastor came in and had the prayer before, was talking about David and Goliath. He's like, we're going to kick it to Hester. He's like, worst mistake I ever made.
I'll be transparent. I was one of the guys that was hooting and hollering because I was on the kickoff team.
Oh, yeah.
I said, man, F him kicking the ball. We
Kick
don't
him.
care. We're gonna show you what's up. We kicked him the ball. He took it to the house. He said, hey, don't kick him the ball. We're gonna let Rex Grossman beat us.
Exactly.
Yeah. And fortunately for Indy, we got bad Rex.
Yeah.
Let that guy try to beat us.
Yeah, Rex,
exactly.
Rex got hot during the playoffs in the NFC. But
he was
then
very streaky.
Yes.
So
Oh,
if you got good Rex,
yeah.
because their defense and their special teams, that's why they made it to the Super Bowl.
Correct.
Yeah, that's Bears quarterbacks in general.
Bad Rex, you got a shot.
Yeah.
So now you've been part of a winning Super Bowl team, but you've also been part of a losing Super Bowl team. Was the high of winning stuck more with you than the low of losing? And could you get that close, or is it just like, hey, shit happens?
Ooh. I'll say it's the same in regards to how you feel. So high, the confetti hitting you, and you won the game, versus the confetti hitting you and you lost the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
And
wrong
they're-
color
and-
confetti.
and they're shooing you off the field.
Yeah.
So I say the feeling, although it's starkly opposite, it's the same in intensity. Like it sucks to lose the Super Bowl.
I mean, years later, what do you think of more? Do you think does the winning stick with you more than that? Okay.
Yeah, you think about that, what it took to win that Super Bowl, all the relationships. These are things that conversational pieces, especially when you have guys going into the Ring of Honor. The majority of those guys were on that 2016.
Correct, yeah. Yes.
So the night before, you would go have cigars and bourbon, and you talk about the glory days. So yeah, you absolutely remember that versus losing and just how bad it felt. And one, because you think you let down the city and all these, because we knew we had a great team. But, you know, you dwell on the good things. Think on the good things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know for your foundation or the business that you have and stuff, do you have a lot of fundraisers? You guys do a lot of outside events that people can participate in?
So not a lot of fundraisers, but we have like donors. Pat McAfee is our biggest supporter.
Okay.
He doesn't like the credit for that, but I don't care. I'm gonna give him credit. So what he does, the amount that he donates is we have a lot of student athletes. They're in college, they're about to graduate now, and it was all because of his donations.
Yeah.
So we had them in the pipeline teaching them these principles. So they're going on to be upstanding young men. And whoever else, so, you know, Rob, you want to donate? Okay, we'll take your money.
We got you. So, we'll sell cigars to kids. It's great.
No, we won't.
No, we will not. No.
Don't clip that.
So now, are you going to go to Pat and say, hey, you got a new ESPN contract, you can donate a little more?
I already did. But no, he's always been great and generous.
Yeah.
It's good to see like a lot of the Colts players still be a part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
And
there's
do
a
things
lot
for the
that
community.
tend to stick around.
Yeah.
Well, and that was something I was going to ask you too, because you live up in Northwest Indiana. What made you choose that area to move to? Obviously, when you were here, you probably lived a little closer, but
Well, I'm from Georgia. My mother, she was raised on a farm, and it's always been in me to do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted more land, to actually try to hunt for the first time. So I did that 3 years ago, hunted a deer, and it was probably the biggest adrenaline rush you can ever have.
it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
You shoot the deer, and 5 seconds ago the deer was moving. So now he's laying right there. So I had to make sure he was dead. Like, hey. Before I had to drag him out, but it was awesome. Just those experiences that I've never had in my life.
Yeah.
Learning how to fish, doing chicken butchering, getting eggs, and learning how to do all this stuff. That's life.
Yeah.
With the hustle and bustle of my football career and your mind and focus being solely on that, and you miss a lot of things. So being able to have a farm, a lot of land, it's just relaxing and just getting back to the old paths.
That's great.
Do you have
That's
a lot of
awesome.
animals on your farm?
We had sheep, we have goats, chickens, and deer
Okay.
that think the land belongs to them. So,
Yeah.
but come hunting season,
You take care of that.
we're gonna find out.
Well, apparently,
That's where
apparently,
they get humbled. Yeah.
yeah, apparently there's a lion roaming around Madison County. You can hunt and stuff. Yeah.
I said, man, what
So
are
they-
we doing?
Yeah,
A lion?
a lion is.
It ended up being a lot
It
of
was a
fun
hog.
more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like everybody's kind of like, really? There's a lion? This is like that's real? Nah.
The story from the sheriff's department was it was literally a group of pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
What?
How do
A
you
couple
miss
pigs
that, right?
that somebody caught on a drone and
So similar.
said they were a lion.
Well,
It's very similar.
So
It
it's
only-
not a lion?
No.
No,
it
it's
only,
not.
It only takes 2 to 3 weeks for a hog to go feral, and it starts growing long fur, which is normally brownish, and it start developing tusk and stuff. So I mean, it doesn't take long for a regular domesticated pig to
turn
turn into a
wild.
boar.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
And
what
then a
they
lion.
attributed to. Yeah, and then a
This is
lion.
evolution.
Yeah.
So you go
You
pig.
go straight from Pumbaa
then-
to Simba real
Yeah.
quick.
That's what happens after the floodwaters recede.
Yeah.
You get
Unfortunately,
lions.
we get armadillos instead of meerkats up here.
That's
Say,
true.
when the flood waters brought in an abundance of mosquitoes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's been terrible.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you should reach out to Pittman Jr. and see if he needs help relocating his animals in. He's selling his house in Zionsville, and he had a bunch of cows and sheep, and he's like, man, I'd buy his house.
Now, do you actually farm any crops of any kind, or do any kind of?
We have raised beds. We have a lot of watermelon, a lot of cucumbers, kale, greens, peppers. So yeah, I'm tapping into my country boy roots.
Have you
There you
connected with Hunter Smith at all?
I have not.
Are you familiar with what he's doing over there in
I heard.
Zionsville? Yeah.
He was trying to be a politician or something right there.
Well,
Yeah.
he was for a while, but now he runs a farm.
oh, also I need,
Yeah,
I need
so
to connect with him.
Yep. So he actually operates. I think it's either Saturday or Sunday for like 2 hours. They open up a market at his house, and it's kind of funny. I got a chance to see him speak at a conservation club meeting, and he just talked about how he's about 100-acre farm, family farm, and he's surviving on it. Like he's making a living, and they're raising animals and doing it.
Self-sufficient,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a very self-sufficient
That's
operation.
the way to go. I mean, we got imported beef and man,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go there.
Right. Yeah.
We
all
hear
his stuff
We-
is
we know what you
local.
mean.
It's all right there. It's grass fed. Like
Get
he's,
land,
yeah.
be self-sufficient, and live off the land
Yeah.
as much as you can. It's a lot healthier that way.
Yeah.
So how often do you get together with the crew, the core guys? Is it something that you guys still talk a lot?
I talk to Reggie a lot. I talk to Dwight. And more times than not, when one of the guys goes into the Ring of Honor, which is every year, we gather and
San Elmo's?
yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody gets the cocktail. So that's the ritual. Somebody that's unknowing, you get them a big
Tip of the
heap
cocktail sauce.
of the horseradish sauce.
Yes.
And it
As
burns
everybody
all
else
the
standing there with their
snot.
phone.
All the snot gets burned out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because my agent, he got me with that my rookie year. So I go to St. Elmo. He's like, he set me up.
Oh yeah.
Hey Rob, get the shrimp cocktail. I'm like, yeah, all right. Get an extra.
Get it, big old deal. Yeah.
That sauce is really
A
good.
big dollop of that.
I bit that and I had to spit it out and my nose was running the rest of it.
Yep.
So
so good,
I
man.
worked for a company, and we had the regional director come into town, and we had a meeting there, and no one liked the guy. He was a jerk. And so he's never been to St. Elmo's, and so we all said, oh, let's get the shrimp cocktail and everything. So, oh man, you got to get a lot of that sauce and stuff. So he's sitting there, takes it, he starts choking and stuff. It was so hot. It was just like,
Oh, come to find out he was allergic to shellfish, and Alan killed him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like shortly after that, I did develop an allergy to shellfish. So yeah, didn't eat it anymore.
Yeah.
Blame your agent.
Yeah, all his fault.
Yep.
All right,
man.
so we poured
Yeah.
another bourbon here. This is Stag,
Yep.
formerly known as Stag Junior.
Right.
This is a
26C. This
yep,
is the latest
26C.
release.
It's a Buffalo Trace, obviously product.
Yep.
And 26C, they've started doing 3 releases
Yeah.
a year now. They've talked about going to 4 to kind of match Booker's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not, but we had the 26B here, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yep. What do you guys think about this?
It's really good.
I like this one.
yeah.
I like this one a little bit more than the B.
I
A little
think so.
darker, more.
It
I'm
definitely
getting a
has
lot
more
of sugary
fruit.
things today. This one is
Brown sugar fruit.
Yeah, brown
stuff like
sugar
that.
fruit.
What about
it's
the
got a-
buttery mushroom?
More like a truffle.
when every time you smoke a cigar now, it's like, I got this buttery mushroom. Yeah.
Well, it's
You know,
funny.
I'll say this: it does have a slight bit of kind of bacon fat note.
It does.
I figured you'd get that one.
Yep.
Well, I was going to tell Rob here, our funny thing we make fun of Scott for is one time he got a really nice tasty note out of a whiskey and he said oatmeal.
Yeah.
That's weird,
He
right?
sounds like one of my brothers.
So now every time we're just like, you get oatmeal, don't you?
Yeah.
Earthy, falafel type hints, and just all. I don't taste any of that in my cigar.
That's why our buddy Chris back here gives us a bunch of crap because we'll come up with notes. He's like, no, you don't. It just
He's like,
tastes
it's either good
just
or it's
tastes
not.
good.
Just
Yeah.
good.
The truffles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just good. All right, while we're getting through this, let's run a commercial and we'll swap out breeding here.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana. Thank you to sponsor Deadwood Live. Derek with Deadwood Live is producing top quality live edge products as well as bourbon themed furniture. If you've been in the lounge, you've seen the custom live edge table and barrel stools produced by Derek. Be sure to give him a like and follow on Facebook at Deadwood Live. That's D-E-D Wood Live. Calling all dog lovers, say hello to Spencer Lee's, offering freeze-dried pet treats, crafted with care and bursting with flavor. Spencer Lee's treats are the ultimate reward for your four-legged friend. Made from single ingredients and freeze-dried to perfection, these treats are packed with all the goodness your pup craves. Be sure to visit Spencer Lee's on Facebook or Instagram for updates and website information.
Rob, I like this already.
All right.
You like that? Isn't that good?
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Also, special thanks to Harris Hoosier Park and Casino. We're going to be out there this week. Our racehorse, the Final Third Stable horse, Royal Rebuff, got his first win.
Yeah. What a win. What a win it was.
And he's, what day is he running?
Wednesday.
He's going to be running Wednesday.
10:05 p.m., which is more like 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, so it'll be a late one.
night.
Yep, but
We'll be there.
fun to see Roy get his first win. We're trying to get him into an Indiana Sire Stakes race.
Should be
So-
getting in now.
Well, he's qualified now.
Yep, he's qualified since he won a race. He's qualified to get up
gotta
there.
get chosen
so
now.
Should be good stuff. We are joined today by a very special guest, former Colts defensive end, Robert Mathis. Really appreciate you being here.
Pass rusher.
Pass rusher.
rusher.
Okay,
I
I
was gonna
like
say,
that.
I knew that.
That's even better.
Here's a teaching moment.
Okay.
So whenever I ask a player, like, what position do you play along the D-line? And they say either D-line or outside linebacker or nose tackle, nose guard. I said, hey, no, pass rusher. And you ask anybody that pass catcher, I play pass catcher like a tight end. I'm not a tight end. I'm a pass catcher.
Okay. Mindset.
It's
like
a
it.
mindset.
This is my job,
And it's
yeah.
about, the contract.
Yeah.
So if you're labeled as a defensive lineman, they're not going to pay you as much as a pass rusher. So you think pass rush, you think Aaron Donald, Von Miller, T.J. Watt, these are pass rushers. When you think about a D lineman, you're interchangeable. You can be replaced and all this. Why? Because I know I'm kind of, we're here now.
No, that's what we're That's awesome.
We're in it now, yeah.
So the most important player on the field is the quarterback, right? We can agree, yeah. So the second most you would think would be a receiver or a left tackle. No, it's the pass rusher. Why? Because if a pass rusher can beat this left tackle the quarterback, strip the football, and prevent him from throwing the ball to the franchise receiver, you neutralize three franchise guys on one
step.
play.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the pass rusher is the only guy on the field that can do that. So aside from the quarterback, the pass rusher is the most important player on that field.
That's awesome. Yeah.
The
That's
quarterback,
great
also
perspective.
known as the most valuable target.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So
we're also joined with Breeden.
Yeah.
Will
Will's back.
Breeden, straight from the airport.
Well, and just what you're saying, like, if you're like an outside linebacker, you're kind of in that gray zone. You're a pass rusher, right? But you're not labeled as a DN. Mm-hmm. It comes time for franchise tag or something like that. That's when you got to go to bat and say, hey, I need to get paid like a DN, not like an outside linebacker,
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, but
You think
no,
outside linebacker, you think, okay, set the edge,
yeah.
stuff the run. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, can you get to the quarterback?
yeah.
That's who wins the Super Bowl. Defense wins championships. Why? Because they can affect the quarterback. Take the ball from theirs and give it to yours.
Right.
That was the key during those years. Peyton would get the lead, and so Bill Podium, the GM, he said, hey, Freeney and Rob, you're there to keep the lead, so we're game closers. So Peyton's going to get it. He's going to get up 10, 20 points real quick. You have to maintain and protect that lead.
Yeah.
Although most of the time it was at the end of the game.
So two minutes.
It was the comeback at the end.
Yeah. Awesome.
So who, did you have, in the course of your whole career playing, were there a couple of tackles, offensive tackles that stood out that you had to like really like? You're looking at film, you're prepping for them. You like, I got to come up with something on this guy because he's tough. He's going to be a big challenge. Yeah.
I'll say my top three, the guys I played against, it was Seattle. The Seattle left tackle, which is the greatest of all time. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Seattle. Second is Willie Anderson. He was with Cincinnati in my years. Tall, long arms. And Jonathan Ogden. These guys were like mountain of men. So you really had to game plan and be on your A game and just really attack the game from a student mindset. Not about what you're going to do, because obviously they're looking at film too. So whatever you do best, they're going to make sure you don't do that the whole game. So you have to kind of play chess with them. So.
I got it. Yeah, like Ogden was like he was a monster.
Yeah,
tackle, huge guy.
But with that, Dwight put 3 sacks on him.
Yeah.
And so it's like that, and that kind of really put Dwight into the limelight. So he did this against Jonathan Ogden.
Would it be like with you and Dwight? Would it be like a friendly competition every week, week in, week out? Like I gotta show up for him. He's got to show up for me. I'm gonna try to outdo him, or he's gonna try to outdo me. Like, did you have that mindset, or was it not like that?
I say friendly competition is probably the best word, because I wasn't rooting against him. He wasn't. Rooting. It was okay, Dwight. I need you to go get a fast start.
Yeah.
So they can put all the other blockers on you, so I can get. So once I start get going, so then you have to account for both of us. So now the interior guys can get going. So you need the other guy to get going. So it wasn't all about me, which is something that the youth need to understand. They think, okay, I need to make plays and I will abort my job in order to make plays. Like, no, that's out of order.
Yeah.
Do your job first.
Right.
Make the play as it comes to your cubicle. This is my area. So I'm going to do my job, and then I'm going to make the play after that.
Yeah.
So it's just a mindset and mentality that it needs to be reinstilled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have one play throughout your career that you're just like, that was?
I was going to say, who was your favorite sack?
Yeah, your all-time.
Which one emotionally hit you the most? So you're just like, I just leveled him and it felt good.
Yeah. I got 2 answers to that, and I think everybody knows the other one.
I know one of them.
But 1A, it was the first play, I want to say it's 2007. Colts, Patriots were both undefeated in the RCA Dome. It was the first defensive snap. Breakthrough, get a sack, and it was just so loud, the roof almost came off. But the second one was Peyton Manning.
Oh, yeah.
We've been talking about that for a week. We're like, who do you think his best sack personally
when
was?
Peyton's on the ground and you're over him, you have the biggest smile in your life looking at him.
Did he say anything? Did he say anything to you?
No, he just kind of like chuckled. It's like a game on type deal. But the history behind that is you could not get within 3 feet of Peyton in practice. Because if you touched him, you're going to get cut. Like, if you're not a guy, like a scout team guy, one time hit him in practice.
Oh.
The next day he's gone.
Oh, jeez.
And obviously, when we go ones versus ones, Dwight and myself, we're going against Peyton in the offense. You come through, but make sure, don't tag off, don't even just run by, and let the coaches decide if it was a sack or not. But mind you, all of this is like 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So the time comes, I'm playing against him. I say, oh, yeah.
Oh, I finally get to touch him.
Dwight calls me. He's like, get him.
You're here for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the opportunity came. I was able to get to him, and it felt awesome.
Not bad.
It felt awesome.
Clip that.
It was a game. Now I had a full understanding of why people feared Peyton, because I seen him opposite, and he would dissect every defense, and that's based off if you give him a tail. He knows football. That man knows football. So you have to be on top of your game. Dot I's, cross T's, don't give him nothing.
Yeah.
The second you do it, he's going to carve you up 6 points. But We was able to win that game, and it was great for the city. It was great for everybody. He came back. We gave him his flowers.
Yeah.
But when the game started, Colts Nation was about Colts Nation.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Absolutely,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
It's just been so much fun watching, back in those years when you guys were playing, and you had Marlon and you had Harper and you had, Bracken.
Freaking Nick Harper hit the sideline, 2005.
Yeah.
I blacked out. I'm sorry.
I
Go ahead.
know. I know. How you let Roethlisberger tackle you?
Man, that was the NFL used to do missing rings. It's a
Yeah.
little series. That was definitely that
Missing
shit
ring.
was on there. That team. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, that was wild, man. God,
That's equivalent to when you see the clip of Richard Sherman with the give Beast Mode the ball.
Yeah.
And he did that, and when Nick Harper didn't hit that sideline,
That's
oh my
rough.
goodness.
Yeah. Y'all had him too. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you feel now, with respect to all the rules changes that protect the quarterback?
I hate it. I hate it.
It's hard to play defense now, right? How much of that did it change throughout your career? Did it just get worse every year, or when did you really start realizing, man, they're making this tough?
The tail end of my career, that's when the quarterback has a strike zone, and that was the Tom Brady rule.
Yeah.
He got injured a year prior. I guess it was Chemo von Oelhoffen hit him
leg.
low,
Yeah.
and the next week we played the Steelers. It was 05. It was 2005.
Is that when he tore his ACL that game?
Yes.
Yeah, early in the
so
season.
he hit him low, and then the next week he hit Peyton low. I said, oh, he's doing this on purpose. But then they put the rule in, the quarterback strike zone has to be from knee to armpit, and you can't even grade. I got fined one time for batting a ball, and my arm grazed the quarterback's helmet. I got fined $10,000 for that.
Wow.
I'm like, what? So it's
Oh, I'm
that's a-
sorry. I thought this was football.
it's I understand the business aspect,
Yeah.
but you also have a Dwight Freeney getting hurt on the last play of the AFC Championship trying to avoid hitting Sanchez, and that affected our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So do I like it? No. Do I understand it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we see a lot of athletes that do very dangerous things, right? I mean, there's IndyCar on right now. These guys are going 200 miles around, a track in a car. It's dangerous. You're gonna get hurt. You're in the NFL. You got the biggest, the fastest, the strongest guys on the planet that are just hammering against each other. At what point do you have that balance where you say, yeah, we got to protect the business, but part of the business is
The game.
The game, and people are going to get hurt. It's going to happen.
I think the misstep is the players are coached to play football. But when you get in the game and you play football, you get fined for it. And a lot of coaches don't stand up or go to bat for the players that they're coaching to do that. So that's kind of what we're missing. The players get frustrated. The coaches have to coach football the way they know to coach football. But once you start playing football, now there's a conflict. So I think from the standpoint of a former player, I'm used to old school football. Get to the quarterback, body slam him, throw him down, do whatever. But you can't even land on top of the quarterback. I said so we can't tackle.
Wow.
Yeah, I
wrap up, take him down, and land
Let
on
him
him.
lay there.
You can't. That's a flag
Yeah.
and a fine.
I understand, I read Ronnie Lott's book back in the day. Loved him for the 49ers. And he used to talk about how he loved when he hit a player so hard he had snot bubbles coming out. All right, I understand it looks amazing on TV, it's brutal. But, at some point you do have to have some protections in there that make sense. Some of the helmet to helmet, some of
Tell him
those
block.
things.
Block for him.
Well, that's
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
I propose old linemen take a pay cut there.
That's fair.
I have a question. I've been dying to know this forever. Whose decision was it to not go for 16-0?
I can say this: it wasn't the head coach's decision. It was
Fair.
not his decision. Jim Caldwell had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
He didn't like it. Players didn't like it, and we're going to leave it right there.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Business. Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but like we talk about hitting, like I think back to you brought up Bob. Like Bob, I never seen a guy throw a hit on somebody like that. He would just all he cared about was just he would use every ounce of his body to take somebody out.
The interesting thing about Bob is like Bob didn't care who he hit. He would hit you as his teammate. You better get out the way. Either get him down or get out the way. Because
He come right in on you.
he hit me in my back a few times. So like bro, what you doing? Like, get out, get him
You
down.
ran away.
Don't hit me. What you talking about?
Oh God.
He would launch like a missile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a shame he got injuries got him. But,
Well, man, do you ever see him in person? Like up close?
Not
He still is.
That guy's just
big.
yeah. He's like 1% body fat. I mean, his muscles have muscles. It's crazy.
yeah, no, he's
My
awesome.
muscles have insulation.
Probably, cigars and bourbon might have something to do with that.
Rob's padded for the hit.
He said, going to
I'm still
that,
not taking a hit.
he said, I don't have a dad bod, I have a father figure.
Yeah.
My daughter bought me a shirt last year for Father's Day with that.
I
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I don't have a six pack. I got the whole
I
keg.
got the keg. Yeah.
One thing I always wanted to know is, as a defensive player, what's it feel like to score a touchdown?
Oh, it's awesome. It's because you're not used to doing it. You don't
Yeah.
know what to do once you score.
Yeah,
Like, you just-
because I mean, you see guys
You
intercept
didn't, you
the
didn't
ball,
have a
and it's
dance
like,
planned. You,
oh, shit,
yeah,
what do I
there was
do?
no celebration.
and you almost start to as a guy that's supposed to go get the quarterback in the football. I'm not used to carrying the football.
Yeah.
So as I'm running to the end zone, I start panicking. You know, so I just,
Have you
I,
ever
don't
ran
drop the
faster?
ball.
Don't
Just
drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball before I get to.
Don't be a
to the
cowboy.
end zone. And have something to do, but just
like-
high fives and not all this. Everybody run to the camera and do these little
Oh, yeah.
dances. Yeah.
choreograph. I guess this is an old guy speaking. I hate that.
Yeah, I'm
I hate
I
that.
agree.
But
like
whatever.
You bring that up, like in that playoff run to the Super Bowl, when y'all playing the Ravens, Peyton Reed picks off Peyton, or it's either a fumble. Either way, it's a fumble or he picked him off. Reggie runs him down and pops that ball out from the back. If Reggie doesn't run him down and knock that ball loose, that's a touchdown.
Yep.
That's a totally different ball game because that game was only like 9-3 or 9. It was a low scoring game that game.
No touchdowns were scored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was
that was good. He
that
was
would've been
going.
real some
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna ask a question. It might be a little touchy. We'll see, but obviously the all-time sack leader, the unrecognized stat of strip sacks. You're in the Ring of Honor at Lucas Oil Hall of Fame. How close do you think you are? Do you think you should be? Is it something people are missing?
Well, Coach Pagano, he used to say, "Hey, control the controllables." That's something I can't control. What I did as a player was what I did. So if it's enough, so be it. But it's at the mercy of the voters. That's really all I can say about that.
Fair.
But everybody that have over 40, aside from Peanut Tillman, they're in there. So anybody that has an all-time record, they're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That should be like, hey, I can only say that. Leave it right there.
So, were you at the Hall of Fame this year when Vinny did his little speech when he got put in?
No, I missed it, but I heard he fired up Peyton real good.
That
so-
was the best speech I've ever seen. It's like you got to come up with a good speech and roast the hell out of everybody, bud.
Yeah, he said that thanks for letting him put the teleprompter
Yeah.
on his forehead or something like that.
Yeah, it looked
that,
like
and
it
when he
looked
said
like
about
Tom
Pat
Brady's
McAfee,
roast.
about holding balls and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was great.
That's classic Vinny right there. Vinny,
Yeah.
he's Italian. He's going to hit you with those little sharp zingers.
That was great. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, Jared Allen got in 2 years ago. I feel like your time's coming.
Yeah,
It's just
absolutely.
going to take time.
I'll be ready when my
Yeah,
number's
man.
called.
So we'll
We
be waiting for it,
expect
you know
tickets to come watch you.
Come on.
that. He's like, I'll put you at the bottom of the list.
You may have a box of Aladinos waiting.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might have a box out. Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what you do. You light one up on stage. What are they going to do? You just got in the Hall of Fame.
I do it.
So you're smoking This is
The Cameroon.
the
Robusto.
Cameroon Robusto.
Yeah,
What do
Robusto.
you think about this?
I like this is something that Rob just introduced to me, and I really like it. It's
Yeah.
very smooth. The mushroomy, buttery,
I was waiting for it.
buttery mushrooms. Buttery mushrooms. I taste buttery mushrooms. But no, really good smoke. Really good smoke. Good choice.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you say that because, well, kind of. Vanilla and almond, like puff pastry is what, like if you look it up for that one, that's like what the most flavor notes profile is. Yeah.
The sweet nutty notes.
Yeah, sweet,
I mean,
sweet
yeah,
nuttiness.
I mean, Cameroon gives you that sweet earthiness, and
Yeah.
the Corojo gives you all those little baking
Yeah.
spice notes
Well,
underneath it.
yeah,
so-
I mean the Corojo on that line is like my favorite.
Yeah.
Man,
So
it's
good.
so good.
the original release with Corojo was, and then I probably jumped into the Cameroon as my favorite after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Braden, you drinking the 26C then too?
Yeah, I mean,
What do
it's
you think?
okay. You know, I don't normally like Stag that much because it's hot, but this one doesn't drink too hot to me.
No.
And it's only like
think so.
125 proof.
Yeah, I mean, it's got some bite, but it's got good flavor. Not a ton of fruit. What we were trying it the other day, it kind of kept changing on us a little bit. I felt like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little different because on the nose you think the fruit's there,
It doesn't. It's not.
but it
don't
doesn't
taste
stay
it.
on the
Yeah,
palate,
yeah.
and then you get the nice little spice linger with the finish that kind of cancels out any of the fruit notes that I feel like would have still
I
been
agree.
there. You know, if you went back in and nosed it after the pour, the fruit notes kind of
Yeah.
dissipate and that spice
mean,
note stays.
I feel like it's on its way to being a good George T. Stag, right?
Yeah.
It's just not.
Just not aged enough.
Just not quite, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good bomb.
Now,
I like
yesterday
it.
we were over at Dave and Tammy's house, and they're in here today. We were over there having a pool party,
guys.
and Dave, as usual, oh, drink this, pointing to everything in his room down
And you're
there.
like, Dave, that's not open yet. He's, oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So we had the Russell's Reserve 13 45th anniversary,
Oh, nice.
and I gotta say,
That surprised us.
Off profile.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
In a good way or a bad way?
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Very
it was
cool.
excellent, but the nose caramel bomb, like not no
cherries,
fruit,
huh?
Yeah.
no fruit on the nose. I didn't catch any on the nose at all.
Interesting.
And then on the palate, like it didn't connect. You know, we've had a few of those where like you smell something and then you taste it.
You wait
and
for it to be on
You're
there.
like, it should be a continuation, but totally disconnected because you got all the fruit on the palate,
Okay.
none of it in the nose.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really, really good stuff. My glass is empty, by the way. I don't,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know about
You wanna do the
anybody
Jack?
else.
Yeah. We
Let's
can
do the Jack.
next.
Unless Braden wants to. I mean, Braden, you could do the Fitzgerald too.
Yeah. You had the Fitz the other day.
I had
yeah.
the Fitz the other day, and I
Yeah,
still
grab
got
the
some
Jack.
of this George, or
The
not George,
Stag.
but the regular Stag. Yeah.
Yep. So this is a lounge pick. This is a Jack Daniel's single barrel rye, coming in at what 126 and a half.
Was it 126 or 124?
I think it says 64%, something like
Okay.
that. So this one's readily available here in the lounge. This is actually one of my go-tos.
It's a great pour.
Yeah, I have this all the time.
Yeah.
And if you're having like a bigger, bolder cigar, it definitely works
Well, and
really,
some
really
of the
well.
some of the Jack Rye picks come out really super banana forward. This one has the banana, but it's not as crazy. Banana
I get it on the nose,
Yeah. You
but
do,
not
yeah.
so much in the palate. It still smells like bananas.
It feels a little
but-
bit more balanced
Yeah.
than some of those banana bombs, but it's really good.
And then remember, if you're part of the membership program, you know, that pour could be on the house.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Because every
Get
quarter
your-
you get a free
quarterly
pour
pour.
of any of the barrel picks.
Use your pour credit. So I'm getting into the final third of my
Same.
Aladino Maduro here. Definitely ramped up in spices. This is a good one for me. I always like this one.
It is good.
Getting a little heavier pepper on the retro for sure.
I just got a blast of it on
This
the
went great with
Retro Hill.
all three of those. Because we started with this Jack Daniels before we started the show today. And
Yeah.
man, this one is killer with this. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that here in a minute too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys had one up here for me, so I grabbed the Corona Reserva.
Oh, there you go.
That's fine.
Dude, I haven't smoked this one in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dang good. Like,
Have you ever had? Did you get one of those too?
I did.
Yeah, I thought you
Yeah,
did.
it was
Okay.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah, it's all the higher aged Corojo, so I thought you might like that one.
Then we got some Lomas up there. I'm gonna smoke a Lomas after this.
There
Oh
you go.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
those
No,
are
no, no,
mine.
no. Rob,
Rob said don't touch them.
I remember Rob's hand covered all of them.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so there's two different versions of that. There's the the normal shape, and there's a box press they have too.
They have a box press.
They have a box press
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
There's one of them that we
Don't have any of them.
But
All
there's
they're all gone.
but there's one.
It's an event-
There's
an
one we
event-only
like
release.
better, right? Like
You like the box press more.
Yeah.
It was kind of back and forth. Now he really loved the low muscle we have here, the round ones. So I'm gonna have to. I'll go through and look and see if there's any more box
See, if
press
I remember
left.
right,
I'll
the
give you
last
some.
time we had the box pressed here, it was a while ago, but the draw you got on the box press was completely different.
It was.
There was way more smoke, way less effort on the box press.
Yeah.
It might have just been the press, or it could have been the binder
Yeah.
or the fill, but I'm not sure what was different about it. But that box press was noticeably different than
Yeah.
the standard.
Yeah.
Now, Rob, you'll have to come back. I think there's still an Aladino event in the back half of the year.
Yeah.
right?
We're
Yeah.
working on that. I'll let you know when it's coming.
So when the Aladino event happens, you come in and Trey Mac's here, and you get a box of Aladinos, and then he'll hand you a big old handful of those Project Lomos.
Yeah.
That's just
He's already.
yeah.
He's already.
And you get anywhere from 10 to 20% off the boxes during the
It's a
event.
great deal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
20
definitely
during
worth
events.
it.
And on top of that, if you are a fan of conspiracy theories, Trey Mac, who works for Aladino, will talk your ear off all day
I'll
long.
sit there and listen to my ear off.
He'll probably
Ear off,
tell you the
yeah.
conspiracy of why the Colts won the Super Bowl when they
Oh,
did,
yeah.
because I'm sure that there was something about it that he would throw
Well,
out.
Jupiter was in this
And then you can tell him you're full of it, buddy.
Definitely a conspiracy about why we lost it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're
good
not going to talk
point.
about that.
Yeah. I would call it karma, or maybe not karma.
I think
Well,
conspiracy is the word that fits here.
yep,
Yeah,
that's.
I think conspiring, maybe.
You mentioned, was there anything off the table to not talk about? Is that.
Got it. That's a non-podcast discussion.
All right, I got a two-part question. One, all the guys you played with on defense for the Colts, who was the biggest trash talker on the line? And then second part, who was the biggest offensive trash talker that you faced that you remember that just was relentless?
On my team, it was Clint Sessions,
Sessions.
linebacker.
All
He
right.
was like, because he's from Florida. Florida guys, they're gonna.
They're good, sure.
I'm like, bro, shut up, man. Like, you're talking to old lineman that I have to.
I have to hit
You
that
have to
guy.
do this.
Shut
Set it
up.
up for you to have to deal with it. Yeah.
But as far as offense, I would say it was the running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Somebody in here, come on.
Not Bettis.
No, after he was, it starts with an L.
Oh, Le'Veon Bell?
Le'Veon Bell.
Bell.
Le'Veon Bell. Like, but what pissed you off is like because they was whooping our ass every time. Like, during that time, they kept beating us, and he was just talking. And it's like, bro,
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
so that kind of burns you up when you're losing and they're talking and you can't do nothing about it. But
Yeah, you can't shut them up.
But Tony Dungy, he always said, if you don't like him talking trash, if you don't like him celebrating, stop him.
Yeah.
That's the Dungy.
That's a great point,
there.
yeah.
He's stop him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Dang it, made it so hard. Like you gotta go out
What-
there and.
what was it? Somebody
I'm trying to stop him.
They called it a Dungeony, a Dungy epiphany.
Really?
Well, if you don't like it, stop him.
Yeah, you don't like it, stop him.
Oh, well, yeah, that
Well,
makes a lot of
yeah.
sense, but yeah, screw you. You're not the one hitting him. You go hit him.
Wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey Porter.
Oh, Joey, yeah.
Joey Porter. He would talk like, bro, you're on defense, I'm on defense. Why are you talking to us? Like,
He'd hit you from the
go
sideline.
talk to Peyton or something like that.
Yeah. Quit chattering us.
But the good part is like once you get at the Pro Bowl with these guys, these are the coolest guys ever. I thought it was going to be on site when I sat and had a beer with Tom Brady, but he's the coolest guy. Eli's a very cool guy, and that's how you get to know guys outside of your team.
That hurts us to hear, but
So, like, look, I don't like what's going on here. What's going on with my Lomas?
Don't worry, I'm sure he has a whole bunch.
there are more.
Don't worry, we got one
Thank
for
you.
you.
That's yours.
I was joking.
I got more. Thank you.
There's
know a guy.
plenty more.
It's all right.
We do know a guy. Yeah, yeah.
We'll get you stocked up.
All right, so we didn't really talk about this, but I'm kind of curious. Were there any questions from the crowd, maybe for Rob. Anybody have something that we haven't already covered that you wanted to ask
yeah, I
out there?
got one here.
If you do, just come up and tap Rob on the shoulder. If we got one in the chat, maybe.
Okay, so
We
I
still
do
didn't
have, I
figure
do
out how
have
much
one that was
Lucas
just-
benches.
I do have one that was just texted to me. So, was there a big difference between how Tony Dungy handled the team versus Caldwell?
I think they're kind of one and the same because a lot of what Caldwell learned was from Dungy. So his approach was only different in the aspect of with Coach Dungy's like we're going to treat men like men. We don't do like a run test like before camp. We're going to throw the pads on and we're going to see who's been working and we're finna go and hit and hit a lot in practice. But with Caldwell, he wanted everybody fresh, so he kind of took the hitting off. So we were more fresh that 2009 season, and we didn't finish the job, but we were fresh. But everything else was pretty much the same. Now insert Chuck Strong.
Yeah, Chuck Strong.
Yeah.
MPA. Yeah.
He comes from the Ravens, and it was straight big. Put the pads on and let's go thump.
Get to work.
Let's go fight in practice. I'm like, what are we doing here? So,
Yeah.
Dungy and Caldwell, it was no fighting. If you can't do it in the game, you can't do it in practice. So any kind of scuffles, you're going to get fined. But I'm like year 9, so you have Chuck come in here and he's allowing fighting in practice, and this is like foreign to me.
Yeah.
One, because I'm 9 years in, so I'm not going to waste effort and energy fighting this guy to make me more tired. But 2 is a different culture that he's bringing in. So I say more Dungy versus Chuck. That was the biggest difference. Not right, not wrong, but it was just different. So there was success on both ends.
Yeah.
And Chuck is going to hit you with a bunch of Chuck quotes.
Oh yeah.
Keep chopping wood and all things like that.
Well, I met Tony during when he was doing the All Pro Dad stuff. I met him during that time, and it just seemed like everything you see on TV, that's who he was in person when you met him. He's just really nice guy, family guy, obviously. Cared a lot about his players, about the people. And by the way, I'm also a hard-nosed coach, but it seemed like he really cared about his people. Is that pretty true?
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And he's, like I always say, he treats a man like a man. So these are the expectations. I'm going to lay it out right now. If you fail to meet it, I gave you the opportunity. And as a man, that's all you really want.
Right.
So,
yeah. That's awesome.
He really was an incredible coach.
He was.
Yeah. All his programs and things that he did especially after coaching, even during coaching, were
Yeah.
When you really think about it, not to minimize John Gruden and Jim Caldwell, but he had 2 teams. With the Tampa Bay, that was his team. The 09 team, that was Dungy's team.
Yeah.
So it's, but that lets you know how impactful he was as a head coach.
Yeah.
He knew how to be. He's a leader of men.
That's really cool.
That's a good way to put it. So you're kind of on a hiatus right now with the drinking a little bit.
Right.
Just kind of taking a little break.
which
When
we
you
all
do,
do occasionally.
What do you
Speak for
tend
yourself.
What do you tend to lean towards? Bourbon, whiskey.
I like a good cognac
Yeah.
from France.
My man, yes.
Chateau. I forgot the rest of the name. It's French. It just says Chateau.
Some French
Yeah.
words.
Yeah. So a good whiskey.
Got a favorite?
The Blue Label. I like Blue Label.
Walker?
Oh, Johnny Walker Blue.
Yeah,
Yep.
Blue Label.
Yep.
Blue Label is smoky.
Yeah.
But it's real good.
We've got not a friend of the podcast, but an industry kind of icon. Her name's Nancy Fraley, and she blends bourbon for a lot of brands. But she was trained in cognac and Armagnac in France. So she brings that blending process with cognac and Armagnac to bourbon and to whiskey. And there's a brand she works for down in Austin, Texas called Still Austin. And she'll put out a special release every year called Tanager. And she brings in these blending techniques from everything she's learned on blending Armagnac and working with Armagnac and cognac. And it would be interesting for you to try it, you being a cognac fan, to see if that kind of fits your flavor profile or whatever. She also did stuff for this whiskey group called Joseph Magnus up in Michigan. Same thing. She would make a cigar blend,
Phenomenal.
and it was just off of, it would be bourbon finished in cognac barrels and Armagnac barrels, things like that. Really old stock stuff. Really cool.
Yeah, Park. I like that. It's called Park, like a cigar blend. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of the names or whatnot, but yeah, Park. I really like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Now you're drinking coffee today,
Yes.
and when you smoke cigars, do you ever think about what are you eating
Pairing it
something?
with,
Are you
yeah.
drinking something? Is it just about the cigar? Like we do a lot of, obviously with the pairings
right.
here. So a lot of our notes, our discussions around cigars end up being more about how it works with a particular bourbon or whiskey or whatever it might be. We've even had food on the show where we had a chili cook-off, and we were all shocked. Like chili and a cigar, man, in the fall, it works.
Coconut crickets and the cigar.
Coconut
We did
Great.
crickets and crabs last week.
Buttery
Buttery mushrooms.
Well, I can tell you, if I didn't have anything to eat besides a plate of eggs, so I can't. If I drink that and have this right now, I'd be a lot more
Good
animated.
combo.
Yeah, probably sweating a little bit, but if it's a bold cigar, I like to have something to eat before I
Yeah.
smoke one, and just kind of relax.
Now, are you an all-day smoker?
Sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. I just didn't know if you enjoyed that morning cigar, because I love a morning cigar.
I do.
I know a lot of people don't start until the end of the day, but I love a good morning cigar.
You're missing out.
Yeah, I love it.
If
So.
you have the time to get one in the morning and, with a coffee, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very relaxing.
For sure.
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. Saturday morning, you got done working for the week and just go out on the patio, enjoy the sunrise, and coffee and a cigar. Like it's just a perfect way to start a day on a weekend.
Well, I do know that pairing with 100-mile-an-hour straight line winds and tornadoes near here is the Cameroon from Aladino, because he sends me a picture. I was like, you doing okay up there, buddy? He's like, having a great day.
You might get a little bit of tunneling in that 100-mile-an-hour wind, but
You're inside the truck.
still
It's all
smoking.
good.
Worse than the golf course.
Yeah.
Shoot, yeah. They'll smoke it for you at that point.
Yeah, you pretty much know whatever you're going to smoke on a golf course, you're only going to get half of it. The rest
So
of it's lost.
we haven't really talked about it yet, but have you really? I know you said you weren't really apprised of what's going on with the Colts really right now, but what are you looking for this season? You see some good spots for the team, some new players.
I think a lot of people forget that they were the best team in the NFL last year, the first half of the season.
Yeah.
So, and they lost guys due to health.
Right.
So we have these guys back. So a lot of people kind of they've already written off the Colts. But I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. One, you get the quarterback back.
Yeah.
You have DeForest Buckner. You have Sauce Gardner. He comes back. Ward comes back, and they have a few bright spots in the draft. I think a safety. I can't think of his name, but I think they're in position to shock some people.
Good.
I don't know about finishing the job this year, but they definitely are going to shock some people.
Now, is there a large focus, like, within the team for, like, each individual's, like, personal health? Like, your diet, your exercise routine, your mental health, your things like that. Does the team focus on that, or do they leave that to the players? That's your problem?
I think when I was playing, it was like you just have to make sure you're good. But now they have things in place where they take care of your diet, exercise. They do a lot of analytics.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the biggest difference between when I played versus now.
Yeah.
And they're on top of these things. Their sweat, they can measure your sweat and determine what you need. To
See
drink,
what you're
eat.
processing and what you need to replenish.
Are you a heavy sweater? Are you losing a lot of electrolyte?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've
yeah.
done that test. Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
the-
wondered if they left that much to the players to do it on their own, or if the team really focused on, we need you healthy, we need you here, we need to keep you on track.
It used to be like that, but now they monitor all that with the technology that they have. Is it's advantageous for the players now.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that. It was be in shape and go get the quarterback.
Yeah.
which you did do pretty well.
You did well.
What's your routine now to stay in shape and fit? Like, do you still? I'm obviously still lifting, but like, what do you do now?
Now I do a lot of intermittent fasting. A lot of fasting is involved to try to just let your body reset. Right?
Do you do 18-6? What are you doing? Like,
Sometimes it will be an extended fast, but sometimes I would just eat one meal a day, but make sure it's like alkaline, which is like fruits, veggies, like no proteins.
Low
But
acid.
then sometimes I would go carnivore.
Okay.
So it's just trying to be in tune with what I need, but also staying active. Because one thing that I did when I retired, I kind of swore off working out because I was so burnt out.
okay.
Yeah.
But that's the worst thing you can do. Stop moving, and that's going to make you hurt and make things
Well, I mean,
tighter.
if you got a farm, you don't get to stop moving much, or that farm
no.
doesn't succeed.
So now,
Yeah.
we do like at least a mile a day of walking. Just walk
yeah.
20 minutes. So I have a brother. He's a former SEAL, so he's very instrumental in like how to stay active. Just go walk 20 minutes a day, and that will just jumpstart your metabolism and just get you back in the swing of things.
So your brother was a former SEAL. You're a former NFL pass rusher. I mean, you guys just don't really know how to just take life easy, do you? I mean,
Well, not him. He's getting ready to run a marathon. He's 40-something years. Hey, I'm not doing that.
And by the way, you brought somebody with you today. So
Yeah,
who'd
I
you
was
bring
going to
with
touch
you?
on that too.
That's a brother of mine. So
Yeah.
he's an engineer. He used to be an engineer on a military ship.
Okay.
Yeah. So my brother Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, his name's
Awesome.
Trey. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah, but you say that like 20 minutes. It's not a heavy lift. Like, you just got to make it a priority in your day. You know?
Yeah.
No excuses. No explanations. That's a Dungyism.
Yeah.
Just get up and just walk. Just walk 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, like a nice little. Not saying you have to do the Olympic speed walking. Just go walk.
Yeah.
And just develop consistency, a discipline. It turns into a discipline to where you want to do it every day now.
Yeah.
I walk every Sunday to the humidor and then right back here.
Just get it out and just count your steps. Just go back and forth.
I have a nice Apple Watch to track my steps with, but I never put it on, so
Well, there's no evidence.
yeah, you can't say I didn't. So no excuses, no explanations.
So I think
Yeah.
the question that we all want to know, and by we all, me, who's your hockey team?
I want to go to a hockey game. I've never been to a hockey game.
It's a blast.
And you know I want to go. I want to see the fight.
Oh yeah.
I want to
oh,
see
yeah.
the fight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So my
some
wife and I,
technique, grab the shirt and
that's
get the
it.
throwing punches.
My wife and I are season ticket holders to the Indy Fuel.
Yeah.
Play
Okay.
down there at the Fishers Event Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that an invite?
It is.
Okay.
You come on down anytime. We'll have a ticket for you for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
a good
it's
time.
a good time. They put on a good show down there, and we've actually had one of the former Fuel players on the show before, and
Shout out
good
Colin.
group of guys.
Colin.
Yeah, Colin
These are
Bielik.
like-
We've had quite a few of them in here,
6
actually.
foot plus guys. These are big. I heard hockey
Oh, they're not
players are
small.
big dudes.
Some of them
Yeah.
are pretty
You
big.
know,
yeah.
it's kind of amazing
It's actually
because
surprising because some of them are small.
some of them are
Wouldn't think.
real
It's all
small.
over the place.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
those goalies are almost 7 foot tall now. It's
Because
insane.
what I used to get a lot was when people see me in person. Oh, you're a lot bigger on TV. I'm like, well, shit. I don't know what to do with
It's
that.
because I just blasted that guy.
6 feet tall. So whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. I saw something on Facebook, and it was like, throw a punch in Major League, and you're out
yeah.
for 2 weeks. Throw a punch in NBA, you're out for a game. Throw a punch in hockey, you're out for 5 minutes, and you come back and do it again.
Yeah.
Because you're in the box.
Do the next period. And everybody cheers.
Yes.
So it's a good question, though. So how much sports do you actually watch nowadays? I mean, are you tuned in on Sunday? You're watching the games, or is it kind of just you catch them when you can?
I say as of late, the last 2 years, I've gotten back into the swing of it. When Saturday night hits to Monday night, my wife knows to leave me alone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Game. And she knows when I say game.
So does that make you ever think about getting back into some coaching at the some sort of professional level?
I like what I do. I like the freedom to move around and with the youth, because if I become a coach, you're in there.
You're locked
Yes.
in again.
That's
Yeah.
Locked in.
automatically 12 hours of your day. Just like when I did that, I didn't like it. Some guys are built to do that. I'm not. So it doesn't take all day to do anything, in my opinion.
So you're not as much of a coach. You're a teacher. You want
Yes,
to
more of a
teach these
teacher,
kids.
Yeah, more of a teacher and like a guidance counselor, if
Yeah.
you will. Advisor.
That's
So,
a good call. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I kind of think you say, nobody knows the game better than Peyton. And Peyton's never even no coaching of any type at any level. I think he really likes being on
He coached
TV
the
a
Pro
lot.
Bowl, man.
Well, he can coach it this year.
The all-time greats make horrible coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, he didn't sell a
this
lot
is
of
Peyton,
pizza.
so Peyton, how he approached the game, I don't think any quarterback is gonna.
They can't hold up. They can't meet his standard.
He
his own standard.
He would have a box of notebooks, and he would, during the course of a season, he would go through maybe 10, 11 notebooks, front and back with notes, and he remembers everything from years back. So that kind of discipline and dedication, a lot of people just don't have it. They just don't have it, man.
Yeah. I don't know many people that do to that level. I mean, when you can see it, you're just watching a guy on Sunday, playing football. And when you know it, like you can see what he did, and that guy is just tuned in to everything. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen that from anybody ever. Like, I mean, I've been in my profession for 30 years, and I don't know that I've seen anybody.
They always, the kind of catchphrase or coin term is first guy in and then the last guy out. But like, you want everybody to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Most people are not.
yeah.
Most are not that guy.
Yeah.
But
It's a high standard.
You get out what you put in.
All right. Big question. Do you play fantasy football?
I'm learning. I'm
Yeah?
learning. So,
Okay.
Oh, man.
As a player, I didn't understand it, and it used to kind of tick me off.
Somebody yelling at you from the sideline. Would you give me another sack already? Come on.
You're not the first player to feel that way.
So I'm learning, and it's actually fun to learn it now. So it's good water cooler debate. And it's just,
I think
I'm
what
learning.
I love about it most is not winning or losing, but having invested in every single NFL game. There's something I got to be in on every game because I may have a player on it.
Each team,
Yeah, and so it's like I'm invested in every game. Like I want to see who's playing and what's going on. And I've enjoyed that part of it. Because before that, like I would just follow one or two teams. So.
It does kind of change it. Like, it does change what you're paying attention to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these guys that have 4 or 5 teams, like I played where I've had 3 teams, it's too much. If you want to do it right, like 1 or 2 teams for me is about all I can handle.
We doing it this year?
We got to figure it out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should probably do it like today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably a good time.
Well, I was just chatting with the national sales manager from Aladino. He said he appreciates you and all the support you've been giving Aladino.
I would love to shake his hand one day.
Yeah. Well, he'll be here this fall. So, yep.
He's a loud
Well, we
man.
gotta
You can't
figure
miss him.
Figure out maybe a day or a time during they usually do it in January. Take you down to the farm and let you see the on-herd farm.
You're going to be in Honduras before you know it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
It's a great trip.
I'm here for it.
The people are awesome there. And culture's great. It's just amazing. Yeah.
We're taking the show, right?
It'd be awesome too.
I'm in.
Love that.
Yeah, I'm in too.
I mean, we keep
Aladino?
pushing it, and you just keep talking about it. So.
My wife's looking at me like, really? You're going to Honduras?
No,
Well, I mean,
no
you're
plus
going
ones.
to, right.
No
We're
plus
fine
ones.
going to
Sorry.
Mexico City for the Pacers. Why not for Cigars?
Yeah.
I will say you will smoke more cigars in your life while you're there than you've ever.
I'm here for
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
Well, being at Dave's yesterday, I think, and then we went to the music box last night.
Yep.
We did.
So we're the place next door, the music box, a little, kind of divey bar, and they do karaoke. And we've become kind of karaoke fanatics, but I think I smoked 7 or 8 cigars yesterday, which is like the most I've ever smoked.
it. You're the man.
Now, I don't know about that. It might not have been a good decision.
So the question they want to ask you is, what's your karaoke song?
There you go.
It probably would be an Isley Brothers song. Like
Yeah.
Summer Breeze or something like that.
Nice. I like that. That's awesome.
That's good.
All right. See you on Wednesday. We go on Wednesdays sometimes because it's way less busy. So that's when we try our
get
new
to-
songs that we suck at.
That's our practice day.
And then Thursday and Saturday is the good days.
So Alan wanted to know, during your playing time, excluding you and Freeney, and then of course my watch shut off.
Nailed it.
Yep. Who were the top 3 defensive players that you respected the most?
During my time,
Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware. Defensive players. So
Yeah.
that's not position. Okay.
Yep. Players in
DeMarcus
general.
Ware. I would. Derek Brooks. And people sleep on Lance Briggs.
Oh yeah,
But also,
Bears.
I don't. If you know this guy, you are football. You have knowledge of the game. Kyle Williams, Buffalo Bills.
Yep. I remember
People
that
did
name.
not give him his flowers. He was an awesome player, very smart, and his approach to the game, he was just in the shadows. And they just didn't give him his due. But Kyle Williams was an awesome player. Haloti Ngata for the Ravens.
Okay.
So now y'all got it going now. Troy Polamalu, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ed Reed, Ray Lewis. But
You pronounced that wrong. It's Palomalo. that's what Pat McAfee always calls it. It's Palomalo.
Polamalu.
So when you're growing up, you used to
Luke Kuechly, he stole my MVP trophy, but I'll give him the man his flowers.
Yeah.
My heart.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was awesome, man. Pat Pat Willis, Navarro Bowman, Urlacher, all these guys, man. These was Jared Allen. We watched him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you're growing up in East Atlanta, and you're watching football. Like who's the player that you were like, I want to be like that guy, or just who was it that you were enamored with when you were growing up as a kid?
Well, one was Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy that I tailored my game after was Derek Thomas,
Oh yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Absolutely.
So he
Yeah.
used to always do the secure the tackle and bring a tomahawk chop. So every tackle that I did, I'm doing this. So that's why able to take the ball from the quarterback because that's how I
true.
tackle.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
true.
care if it was a running back or receiver. I'm doing this. Just because that's how I learned how to tackle.
So was
Derek
the strip
Thomas.
sack thing something that you actually worked on, or was it just a result of the tomahawk
I used
move?
I used to watch. It was a VHS. It was called NFL Rocks. It was like a highlight film of the season. So they had Barry, his segment, but they also had Derek Thomas. And he would come and he would just take the football. I'm like, oh well, I guess take the football. So I'm in high school, and so that carried on to college, and then it just kind of became the way I tackled.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Did it just become instinctual for you on strip sacks and forcing fumbles like that, or did you
Oh yeah.
Did you come up with a technique in college that you had to work on to just kind of get there? It just was instinctual to you.
Well, my technique was watching Derek Thomas's technique, and I just did what he did. And so it bode well for me.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an Atlanta Braves thing?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, the greatest team, the best baseball team, Atlanta Braves. So, but it was then when you get to NFL, I didn't think, and it took my defensive line coach John Terry. You're like, man, that's 2 stats in one.
Yeah.
Sack, fumble, that's 2 stats. So if you just run by and just slap the ball out the quarterback's hand without tackling him, that's a sack and a forced
And a
fumble.
fumble,
So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I don't have to wrestle with Ben Roethlisberger trying to take the football from him. I can just run by and slap the ball out his hand. So
Yeah, I feel like if Shaq Leonard could have stayed on track and not got injured and shortened his career, I mean, he was punching those balls out left and right.
he mastered that. The peanut
And
punch.
Peanut, yeah.
Who should be in the Hall of Fame as a DB with all those forced fumbles. But he mastered that technique. So now that's what everybody's doing.
Trying,
now. Everybody on defense is, even if you have to sacrifice getting ran over, but as long as you get the football out, it's a tackle and it's a forced fumble.
Yeah. Turnovers win games.
Yeah.
Or lose games.
Yeah, look at the fever.
Yeah. I mean, that Fever game the other night, I couldn't believe it. Giving up 7 turnovers in the first quarter. And then I think they said something late in the fourth quarter. They'd only given up 2 since then, but they got down by 13 or 14 points. I mean, it's amazing, and you don't take care of the ball. It just
In every sport, yeah.
no,
In
it's
every
just going
sport,
to be.
it's about affect and protect. You affect their ball carrier by taking the ball away, and you protect your ball carrier off offensive line by protecting the ball. Whoever has the football. So affect and protect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
look how many times they do a turnover and then they get a points run, where the other team score like 8 points consecutively because of the momentum of turning that ball over, or stripping, Caitlin, or stripping, Lexi or anybody, and then all of a sudden they go on a run of 8 or 10 points, and now we have to battle back and get them back.
Well, I thought it was great to see Caitlin actually. I mean, it's not that she doesn't play defense. It's just sometimes it seems like she could do more.
Yeah.
And I think she had 4 steals that game, and I think all 4 of them turned into points.
The game before, she chased down another offensive player, left the floor, as in like jumped, and then swatted the ball away and blocked another player. And we were all like, oh my God, that's defense. yeah.
There's defense there.
She can do it. That's
I wonder
amazing.
how much that's coaching too. Is like she's the one taking the shot outside.
Well, you don't want to get hurt
Somebody's
either.
also
So,
going to
yeah.
get back because you don't want to just give up a
But
free
she's good
layup.
at stripping the ball too. Like, I mean,
is.
when she actually chases them down, she's got quick hands. She can take that ball.
So
I got a question.
yeah,
Why does everybody hate on her so much?
That's a good question.
Makes no sense at all, does it?
It
At all.
doesn't. It doesn't make good business or fiscal sense.
No.
For the WNBA. Well, I just personally
Every
don't
player in the
understand.
league should say, "Thank you for getting us more money."
Yeah.
That's exactly what
That's
happened.
what this is about, right?
It is. I mean, it's a job, right?
I mean, there was a big stink about it at the beginning when she first signed on, that a lot of the veteran players in the league were just like, well, we've been here fighting this whole time. Now all of a sudden everybody's going to get excited because she's here. And there was some animosity, and I was like, that needs to be completely
she was one of the
backwards.
greatest college players of all
Yeah,
time. Why
that
would
could be
you? I
completely
mean,
backwards.
Look, Michael Jordan comes into the NBA. You're excited,
Yeah.
You see what he does in North Carolina, and you go, "This guy's going to change our game." And maybe you didn't know he was going to do what he eventually did, but you get excited about it.
Yeah.
So that brings up a point. I mean, you're in the NFL. You're on television. You got interviews. You got all these guys. How do you guys manage drama? Because let's be honest, it's every single news person out there is waiting for somebody to say something and then blow it way out of
Not only
proportion.
that, the news media is just literally waiting for something to spin.
Oh, absolutely. So,
Into a
how do
drama.
you guys? You're in the locker room and you start hearing this, even if it's not on your team, it's something that may affect the league, or somebody gets into some trouble or whatever. How's that managed?
You deal with it in the locker room. So when it comes to sensitivity and drama and all this stuff, you attack it head on. Look, men talk as men. We're going to talk about it. There's no need to bring in the media who's actually designed for dissension.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and they're going to try to get you to talk anonymous. That's a trigger word.
Off the record.
Off the record,
Off
yeah.
the record. So whenever you see that, we're going to find who said it. We're going to find who said it. We're going to go deal with it. We're just going to talk. And you iron that stuff out like that. So
I
we
mean,
don't
somebody
do all
gets
this-
drunk and goes for a swim in the channel.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, a few jokes, but we're going to get it right. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I mean,
Yeah, guess what? You have a chaperone now.
right. Hey, all's well that ends well in that case. I mean,
worked
I think it worked out okay. Yeah.
The views and opinions of the Final Third podcast are none of that.
I do have a broad.
I was coming in with that.
I do have a Broad Ripple Canal Swim Club shirt at home.
There you go.
By the way,
Doesn't fit anymore, but
you are talking to the inaugural member of the Colts Colts jail as well, right here.
well, it wasn't a Colts. It wasn't a Colts game. It wasn't
Oh,
a
it
Colts
was.
game. It was a Big Ten championship.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
My bad.
So-
Yeah,
Is that Lucas Oil?
Fandom got a little out of control.
A little
that night.
kerfuffle.
Yeah. The problem is when that happens, you go once, and they're usually pretty respectful, and they tell you,
Calm down.
leave the property and don't come back. The problem is when you come back 5 minutes later, that doesn't work out so well.
When they said don't,
Yeah.
yeah, couldn't imagine.
You were repeatedly warned.
Yeah,
Is it a comfortable jail cell? I mean,
it's not a cell. You're just sitting in there with a room of people, and they're all just calling you a dummy, pretty much, yeah. Which you are.
It's shame.
For being in there, you know.
Go wear a dunce hat in the corner.
Hey, you know what? It's a great story.
That's
I
true.
wouldn't recommend it, though.
I'm letting you learn.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what, fans, I mean, that's like a whole thing. You got people that are, clamming around you all the time. You're superstar, the league. You got people all around, man. That's got to be like a whole new experience. I mean, you're a 5th round pick. It's not like you're coming out as, the top draft pick or anything. So you get in the league and, I mean, how's that experience where all of a sudden it's like people are just around you all the time and wanting to kind of be around?
Sign this. Take this picture.
They didn't know who I was until like my 5th year, so I could go anywhere I wanted to go.
He's like, I'm under the radar.
I was just the other guy, so I'm fine with that. So, but it's all on how you handle it. So you can be out with your family, and fan want to come get an autograph. You just be respectful, be honorable, because they pay your salary, and it's also attached to having a good name. Very quickly, if you react as an a-hole, that's going to follow you.
Absolutely.
And later in life, it's not gonna be to your benefit. So just treat a man like a man, and just treat him as you want to be treated, and it'll bode well for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the best gift you ever got from a teammate?
The best gift, I'll say
His first cigar.
So,
Thanks, Reggie.
Reggie probably gave you something he didn't want to smoke.
no, I would say a funny story where, like I said, they always going to bring somebody in to try to replace you, right? So insert Jerry Hughes, first round
Jerry
pick.
Hughes,
First round
yeah,
pick. I said,
yeah.
okay, so he's going to be my replacement. Okay, so we're going to do rookie dinner.
Okay.
So we're
man.
going to spend that first round money.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So it was a bottle. It's called Succession.
Yeah.
I think it's wine or bourbon. $5,000. I want that on his tab.
The whole bottle.
And I want a box of steaks. I'm going to get a nice porterhouse dinner on you. So yeah, thank you, Jimmy.
Welcome to the league.
And he just has to take it. Yep. I love it.
That's awesome.
Man.
Yeah, he was kind of, it was disappointing with the Colts, but he kind of turned it around when he went to the Bills
did.
for a while. That was good.
He was a late bloomer, so
Yeah.
I knew he had it, but I guess it just took a new environment, and he took off. So he had a nice career for
Yeah,
himself.
for sure.
So now, you being from Atlanta, do you get back down there very often to Atlanta?
No,
Okay.
Indiana.
Because they have a pretty good cigar scene down in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
thriving down there.
Very,
but
very,
it's just Atlanta. It's too much going on down there.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you're
know
living on a
it's-
farm now, buddy.
Indiana.
It's a whole different world living back in Atlanta, right?
Indiana's for me.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
I'll tell
love
you, I lived in Atlanta from kindergarten to 3rd grade, like Roswell, and then
that's not Atlanta, by the way.
that's not Atlanta. No, I hear you, but like it's close. But like the traffic there now, I don't want to. I couldn't live
Yeah,
there,
it's
man.
crazy.
It's too rough. It's bad.
Yeah, right now you just have to worry about the combine on the road when you're going to the cigar lounge,
That's
right?
it. Yeah, just get in and get out. I'm not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, you've obviously come down here, and where you're at, a little bit of a black hole for the cigar lounges. You're roughly an hour away, it sounds like, from most cigar lounges. Have you traveled up anywhere in Northwest Indiana? Because there's a lot from that South Bend over into, Lake County. There is probably at least half a dozen.
Yeah, maybe. There's like 2 or 3 really that's lounge-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's
one
two.
in,
couple shops.
There's one in Plymouth.
Yeah.
That's there. Yeah.
Alan, what's the one you went to?
Middlebury.
Slow burn.
Slow burn in Middlebury.
Middlebury, Indiana.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the only one I know of is Minnesota and Gas City.
Yeah, Miss Cinnawall.
Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
else
yeah.
knows how to
Good
say
friends
it
of ours. I was gonna shout them out.
Yeah,
So
I'll give them a
good
little
call.
shout. There's good people over there, but that's
They
the
are.
only one that I know
Yeah.
outside of Indianapolis. Well, and here.
Well,
So that
and-
Ingalls, Indiana, I'd never heard of Ingalls until I came here.
You put us on the map. Yep, yep. We'll
So
be looking
the
out
final
for the
third
final
2
third.
in Kokomo.
Exactly, yeah. Kokomo, Logansport, whatever.
Yeah, definitely room for a lounge up in that area.
A lot of them,
Nice.
plenty.
Yeah,
Rob.
I know.
we were always talking. We would hope like during the combine we see some people come in here, but I think with having Burn downtown,
they're staying downtown.
Everybody's staying downtown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it's kind of interesting how if you get a good reputation as a good place for a good culture, I think that's what really makes a good lounge is when you got a good culture where anybody can come in and they feel welcome and they feel like, if I go into a lounge and I see a group of people and I go say, hey, do you mind if I join you? As long as it's not like a work meeting, which I totally understand, lots of business done in cigar lounges, but most of the time people are like, yeah, come on, sit down. To your point, what are you smoking? And, just being able to have that conversation, I think it's critical.
I actually just presented a good idea. So if you take this idea, you owe me $5.
Okay, gotcha.
How they have a food truck, just have a mobile cigar bar and tailgate at the game.
There's
No.
legalities on
Well,
that.
there was a legal issue with that there for a long time.
I
Never mind.
do have the ability to go off-site and do off-site events now, so I'm doing that.
If you're interested, contact Rob at Final Third Cigar.
Please do. I've been doing quite a few of them at golf courses and stuff lately. But the mobile side of it's where it gets difficult because you have to be at a specific event to do it.
To not jeopardize your license to do it, there's a lot of legalities.
But they just, like I said, they just opened this up, and that's probably the next step is to open up mobile stuff.
Yep.
So hopefully it'll be opened up soon.
Yeah, actually, there was one.
So you
that-
owe me $5.
Yep. that we can put toward the Final Third bus.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
one down at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we weren't quite sure how that worked.
The Speedway invited them to come.
So it was
So the
part
license
of
on
the
them.
But
Speedway.
again, the only way
yeah.
they could have legally done that would be in Indiana, and they weren't from Indiana. So whatever it is, good on them. They sold cigars.
Yeah.
They
Good for
worked
them.
it out. Yeah.
There's
No-
a couple
no
down
one's-
in southern
no
Indiana.
problem.
Cigars
Yeah.
meant a distinction have something going on. I
Yeah.
don't know the details of how they're doing it exactly.
I think they're doing off-site events is what
But
they're
it's,
doing.
but they do have a mobile lounge that's it's a small trailer they pull behind a truck.
Yeah.
And it's not bad, but it's it's small.
Yeah.
Right. But they've got some couches and some chairs and stuff. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great idea, Rob.
Yeah.
Maybe
Don't let
we'll,
anyone
maybe
tell you
we'll
otherwise.
come up and kick off hunting season. Have a cigar lounge out there for cigars or hunting season. So.
There you go.
I'm here for it.
We'll bring
Do
the
you
new
shoot,
bus.
Do you shoot shotgun or do you got rifle or what?
Rifle.
But
Rifle.
rifle. Yes. All right.
That's awesome.
0.6.
You can do that up there.
Yeah.
I'm a little afraid to do a rifle down here. There's a lot of houses around. Those rifles go quite a ways.
They never. I mean, they just opened up rifle hunting. Was about 15 years ago, I think it was.
Maybe even 10.
I think
Before
it's
that,
less than that.
it was either shotgun or bow, and
Yeah,
I always
shotgun,
hunted
bow
bow.
only.
So
Or muzzleloader if you
muzzleloader
if
was-
you want
yeah,
to go
muzzleloader
real
just-
old
yeah,
school.
Old school, yeah.
A musket, huh?
Hell yeah.
Basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much it.
When you
yeah.
shoot those, there's a delay.
Oh yeah.
Right? There's
You get the flash in the face
you
first.
see the fire, and then you
Then it
get the
comes
kick.
out.
Like,
Yeah.
and if you
Full
flinch,
grain.
you're done. You're gonna miss it. You're not gonna reload. So,
No.
There he goes. Stop. Wait.
Just hold there. Just
well, like
please.
I used to deer hunt a
Yeah,
lot.
clip that because we're gonna edit that.
But like when I
I was
moved
loading a musket.
from Georgia to South, I spent most of my life growing up in South Carolina before I moved here, and I deer hunted a lot in South Carolina. But there you're shooting like 100, 200 yards. They're usually a lot longer shots. So I shoot a 270 because it's just super flat, doesn't drop a lot. I still
High
got
velocity, yeah.
enough power, to take something down and not have to go chase it all over. the place.
Shoot the 1 ounce rifled slug like a man.
You say you shoot 30-06?
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yeah.
That's a good gun.
That's
I
a
didn't
great
know
gun.
the deer, their nose was so keen.
Yeah.
So the preparation to go deer hunting, it takes weeks.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
And
You're not
honestly, I
you're
don't
not
know-
smoking a cigar
I don't know
before you
about
go out
you.
and stand.
I don't know about you, but I love the aspect of preparing to hunt.
Right.
I always loved the scouting beforehand and all that stuff. The hunt day was great. It's always a great hunt day, but the preparation up to it was always some of the most fun part for me.
Yeah, it sucks if you don't get a deer and it's cold.
It
30
does.
minutes.
It does. It does. Yeah.
It does.
At least in Indiana, I mean, at least you got the first part of the season where it's a little warmer usually, and the way this year's going, who knows?
And you
what we're
don't.
gonna
Hey,
have.
at least when it's cold, you don't have mosquitoes.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite part about being out in the woods hunting is just You sit there, and it's amazing. It feels like you're sitting there forever. It's only been
The
15
solace.
minutes.
Yeah.
But then
Unless it's
the wildlife.
30 degrees outside.
Well, yeah. I mean, it does feel like you're there forever. But after about 15 minutes, people don't realize you go out, you sit in the woods.
Peaceful.
And it's peaceful, and then all of a sudden, animals start showing up.
Everywhere.
I got
It never
2.5 acres right over here, about 2 miles that way, and I was sitting out in the deer stand, and a mink came along.
Yep.
Tiny little thing. I mean, they're this big, and that's what they used to
some
make
mink.
they used to make mink like the fur coats.
The little asshole ferrets.
Oh, they're awful. They are terrible creatures. As far as I'm concerned, they should just hunt them to extinction because they are just
They're nasty.
terrible. But they're super shiny. Like, I get it, but they got razor sharp, like 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've never seen a mink in my life, and I'm just sitting out in the woods.
I
And
gotta Google.
Yeah,
What mink
I've-
looks like.
Yeah, me and
Well,
Alan did. Saw it run across for the tee box of the golf course.
Yep.
I was like, "Look, it's a black ferret," and he was like, "It's a mink, dumbass." I'm like, I didn't know. I never seen it either. I'm like, it looks like a ferret.
Yeah, it never fails. Every time I sit in this tree stand, I get a squirrel right next to me.
Oh, yeah.
Just chattering away, looking at me.
I
And
can't
was
say
like-
how many
I
squirrels
was
I
like,
put down
man,
on the
if I'm not
ground.
going to get a deer, I'm shutting that thing up
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick.
That was the nice thing about bow hunting, because then you don't hear the bow as much. You just plug them to the ground and wait for the deer to come by.
Do you have a lot of coyotes out there?
We used to, but we had some big dogs, or South African boar bills, so no,
Oh, yeah.
no coyote.
Boar
problems.
Nice.
There you go.
All right, cool.
That's the only good thing about coyote season. It's all year.
Yeah,
It's
can always hunt
24/7. You can knock them down whenever you want.
Yep.
Yeah, I will say I've gone squirrel hunting probably 3 or 4 times.
I love squirrel hunting.
And squirrel hunting's fun, but they taste all right. They're fine. Like, you make some biscuits and gravy with them, it's pretty good. But man, they're a pain in the ass to clean.
Oh,
Yeah.
squirrels and
Oh, it's the worst.
It's just like squirrels and rabbits.
Oh, I mean, rabbits I think
Rabbits
are
are
not
terrible.
too bad, but
Yeah.
squirrels are just awful.
We had rabbit on the podcast.
We did. We had rabbit
Yeah.
nachos.
Smoked a rabbit put it on the smoker. Nobody got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, rabbit.
Never would have guessed.
Mike
it.
thought it was a rattlesnake.
I did.
He really should have pulled the fur off of it first, but
Well, yeah.
I'll stick to the deer and the cows. So.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm talking on the phone with the buddy the other day, telling him about the groundhogs in the backyard. He's like, "Man, those are so easy to clean.
Stew.
They're really good. You should just catch it, eat it." I'm like, "I'm not gonna do that. That's weird."
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know
Just like
about
dogs
groundhogs.
Yeah. Top- They should.
Yeah, it takes muskrat love to a whole new level.
I'll feed the muskrats.
All right,
So
well,
okay, so
yeah.
you were talking about your foundation, the program you're doing. Are you still doing that, the training and all that?
Well, this is the off season for
Okay.
us. Once the football season starts, it's
That's
off
your
season
off
for us. So, not right now. Just lounging around, hanging out. and
But
just-
you're consistently doing that every off season.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So is that something open to people that want to reach out to you? Is there a way?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So what is the name of your
it is
group?
the Gridiron Foundation.
What's it called?
The Gridiron?
Gridiron? Okay,
Foundation.
okay.
Gridiron Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the website.
So they can find it
is-
online. Got
yes,
you.
yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. So-
That's awesome, man.
it's
Well-
it's not the Dwayne Johnson movie.
No, not the Gridiron.
No,
It used to be
different.
Gridiron Gang, but
Yeah.
we changed it to the Gridiron Foundation.
There you go. Good idea, right there. Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, this has been
This has
fantastic.
been great,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Rob Mathis, former Colts pass rusher,
Pass
all-time
rusher, that's
sack
right.
leader.
There you go.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah,
this
this
has
was
been absolutely fantastic.
I had a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
Bourbon and cigars. What better way to spend an afternoon? So.
Agree.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Oh,
All
wait,
right.
that's all of our afternoons.
That's many of our afternoons. Yep.
Yeah.
You can always find us all of us in here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge.
Yeah. So where can they find you on socials if they want to follow what's going on with your life, or do you do that?
Instagram is Mathis the first. I pretty much post a lot of quotes and training.
Yeah.
No frills, no whistles. You just find me on there.
All right.
And
Cool.
if anyone wants to donate or get involved with the foundation, where can they find that?
The Gridiron Foundation.org. I would like to say, but hey, we accept any and all donations, and it's going to the youth, to the babies. So,
Yeah.
That's for you, Pat.
To the future.
Get more money.
Yeah. More money, Pat.
All right.
dollars.
Heine, where can they find you?
Moto Photo Will on Instagram.
You can find me at both the Visual with Spencer Lees, and don't forget to follow the Final Third podcast.
Find me at Scotty D Smokes.
Find me at Cocky Wolverine, go blue, and go Cox.
And I remember we're at Final Third Cigar. And again, thank you so much, Rob, for coming on the show. This is awesome. Thanks for your support.
All
You know,
things Big
I'm sure
Al.
the
And all
connections
things Big Al.
continue. And all things Big Al over here, yeah. So
Shout out.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
We'll see you next.
Buttery mushrooms.
Buttery mushrooms.
Buttermushrooms.com.
Cheers, everybody.